Hello! Happy Wednesday. Okay, so I was not sure what was going to happen today, but hey, it's husk of corn! I mean, corn of husk. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I dyslexiaed your name there. So, I don't know if you heard the dino noise in the background and know what it means, or maybe saw what it means. But I realized I totally forgot. So I was saying that I miss playing games on 64. So I was thinking about getting back into Diddy Kong Racing, and I was looking at my 64 game folder, and I saw that I had downloaded a. Hey, Imaginator, how you doing? I had a Bust a Move that I've never played. I never played Bust a Move 99. So I'm very excited to see what that's about. I totally forgot that I had it. I was like, I played the other one that I always loved, the arcade edition. But yeah, I was feeling I missed this controller. I need this controller in my life again. So I'm hoping that it has a fun, like, single player, they sort of have that in these games. It's not, like, that special, but, it just helps to kind of, like, figure out how long you're gonna play sometimes. Like, it's not just, like, random. The only other way to I feel like, be motivated to play is, except for playing against people, which I want to figure out how to do, is, like, if you're just trying to beat your previous score, which is like, like, I don't even know. I don't pay attention to scores. I pay attention to, oh my god, little dinos. So yeah, that's what's happening today. Bust a Move 99. It's cute. It's very cute. But yeah, the other thing is I'm thinking about maybe putting Fallout on hold for a little bit, because it's like, there's so many reasons, but one of the main things is I really hate when I have to navigate out of the game, like when I'm streaming. It's so annoying. It's really much easier to play games on emulators while I'm streaming, because they just seem to, like, integrate with Streamlabs better for whatever reason. So yeah, I need to get another monitor. AC is not going to be an issue for a while because it's cold now. I have a blanket on my lap right now. But yeah, those are definitely true things. And yeah. Oh, look, there's a Keith in this game. Who knew? Do you know him? Are you friends? Get an AC cheap. Well, hopefully we'll fix the whole house system before next summer. That's what I probably said last year, but... Oh, at KeithCon! You've been? Yeah. Imaginator, I don't know if you're still there, but if you... when do you usually stream? I know it's a different, time zone, so I don't know if it'll make any sense in my brain. But I was thinking, because I think sometimes... I want to try to do a fake raid from Twitch to YouTube, which wouldn't really be an official raid, but it would be fun to try. Just be like, I'll just post a link and we can all go there, kind of thing. But, oh look, all these people, they won. Win streak. Alright, so maybe this doesn't actually listen. Don't know. I can't tell if it... Oh, wait. Okay. What? What? Oh my god! I don't... Sure. Okay, listen. Hold on. I can't see anything, guys. Steam decided to take over my whole computer. I don't even know if I'm still streaming. Hopefully I am, because I can see me on the other thing. But... what the hell? Why? No one wants this. Steam, just so you know, if you're listening, no one wants this. I already took it off the full screen, like take over everything mode, and it's still doing it. And I can't get it out of here. Yes, I never wanted that. No one wants that. Just demonic father, yeah, that's fine. Like, seriously, the same thing that happened the other day where it, like, wants you to sign some agreement because they changed some stupid crap. It just took over. The last time it was just a little window that popped up, which was, like, kind of annoying, but whatever. This time it did full screen mode, take over your whole computer randomly. Like, I hate that. No one ever wants that from any program. Like, there's no reason for that to be a thing. I just had to rant about that for a second. Ever since like, GOG is so much less, like, aggressive in that way. So I feel like I'm gonna stick with that if I can. 20 simultaneous viewers. Steam is evil. Oh wait, okay. When hit 20 simultaneous viewers, I will give away gaming gift card. Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, so I have to oh, Silent Hill, so scary times. I don't play scary games, but I know a lot of people that are in here love scary games, so that would be fun. I like going to scary game streams because I can watch them, I just can't play them. So maybe that will work out. I don't know when my next nighttime stream is gonna be. Probably Sunday. So I have to be up again early tomorrow. But yeah, exciting. Yeah, I really don't like that. Especially because I told it not to do that. Like, I went in the menu and I was like, no, none of that. And then it was still like, nope, we are going to take over control of your computer right now and make you look at this thing. Don't like it. It's not even running right now. It shouldn't be. What is that? Yes, hey Dozer Boy. By the way, I couldn't see. You might have to about the what's it called? Hold on. So this is a different link, I think. I don't know. Whoops. That didn't even work. I don't think I can copy and paste it, but I didn't get like a notice or anything on the Discord of like anything, so I don't know. The only thing I could think of is that maybe if you send me a friend request on Discord. I know that happened one other time. I don't know what that's about because it hasn't happened frequently, but I could try that. But yes, I love N64. I have my N64 controller, which I love. And yeah, it's spooky season. That's right. I know. I'm gonna find some Ashley safe scary games to play at some point. I might replay the ones I played last Halloween time. But you know, they're not gonna be like really, really scary. They're gonna be like borderline. Alright, so we're playing Bust a Move 99. I've never played it. I'm hoping it's going to be very cute. It looks very cute so far. So I think arcade... Okay, so there's arcade mode. Obviously, we can't do multiplayer. Challenge might be interesting. I don't know what that means. Win contest. That sounds fun. Let's see if we can win. Collection. What does that mean? I don't know. Let's see what this is. We gotta just try. We gotta see. But the one cool thing, so I played the Bust a Move 2 Arcade Edition a lot. For whatever reason, it was like the one we had. What? What? Wait. Okay, I guess it decided for me. I was gonna say, that one doesn't, you can't pick characters. You're just at random dino. What are these guys called? Bubble Bobble? Which one's Bubble and which one's Bobble? Cornborcular. Cornborcular. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Alright, I don't know what's happening right now. Why is this win... What was it called? Win challenge? So I was super obsessed with this game. I probably am not as good at it as I used to be. But, like I'm showing right now. It's gonna take some warming up, probably. But my friends and I used to play this like ridiculous amounts. And this looks exactly like Bus Move 2 Arcade Edition in every other way, but the only other one I played was I think it was for PlayStation 2, and that one you could play different characters in, and they were really strange. But so far the music's the same. This is like a slightly different version of one of the songs from Bus Move 2 Arcade Edition, but very similar. Like different instruments. No. Yeah, see? Like, I probably won't die, but I feel like back in the day I would have finished this a lot quicker. But this music, man, takes me back. Like... Also, hopefully it sounds okay. I haven't played any games on the 64 emulator in a while. So, I don't even know if I've played 64 since I switched to Streamlabs. Hopefully it sounds okay. 0 points. Next state. What is happening right now? Alright, hold on. I want to return to the menu. What does this mean? What does this... What is happening? How is that the menu? What? No, hold on. Hold on. Press Z for options? Oh my god. Screen set? Quit game. Yes. So the menus are very different in this one. So far. Okay. I'm gonna try challenge. I want to do something where I can like kind of just progress in some way through something that makes sense. And I want to choose a character. Oh. Everybody seems interesting. I like this cool hair color. This is also a cool hair color. Okay, so it doesn't give you enough time to... you time out your character selection. Like, you have to decide quickly. That's the first challenge. And everything is timed. It's like, listen, you figure your shit out right now. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I remembered that. You could bounce things out completely. And then they're not even, like... So potentially, if you could do that when you didn't want something, that would be useful. Whoa. So yeah, when I first started streaming, I thought I was only gonna play this and Dr. Mario. That was my plan. Which was very silly. Because these games are really way more fun to play against other people. But it's kind of relaxing, too. I forget what these blinky ones do. I think it's like, it takes out... Oh, damn. All the same color that you hit it with. Okay. Nope. It might be you can only get rid of it with something above it, probably. Can I do this? Let's see. Nope. Nope. Okay. Nope. Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Cornborcular, if you will. Or even if you won't. Ah, damn it. There's no way. Can I get rid of these? Ugh. No! Damn it. Okay. There we go. That was nice. No! Okay. Let's try not to die. No! No! Oh my god! What is going on? Why am I so bad? Ugh! Alright, I'm about to die. Sad. Tetris! Yeah, I was not as good at Tetris. I like it. I played it a lot, but I definitely never got, like, super good at it. But the other thing that sucked about Tetris is that a lot of the later versions of Tetris... Hey, ABC Meme Corner, how you doing? They, like, gave all... You know, they added in all these, like, kind of, like, cheat modes that made it kind of suck and distracting, silly things. It's a simple game, and they need to just leave it alone. Because there was, like... Wasn't there, like, a online Tetris and Dr. Mario? I think both of them, they, like... changed a bunch of stuff, which would be fine if you could turn it off and only play, you know, in a certain mode if you want or whatever, but I don't think you can. But I have not really looked into the programs where you can play like retro games online somehow with other people, because that would be fun. I want to do that. I want to learn. But Dr. Mario is, like, the best game. I did play the single player mode on that, where you, like, go through all the bosses. And it's pretty fun. But it's not as fun as playing multiplayer. I kind of want to play... Yeah, that's what I want to do. I just remembered. They have a mode on here, I think. I'm trying to find it where you play against bosses. That's sort of fun. Tetris 99? Tetris Effect and Puyo Puyo Tetris. Huh. I don't know. Oh, yeah, see, like that. Like where you're playing against... I guess maybe it's multiplayer? But... but against the computer? Or... Nope. I think maybe it... Yeah, this is not... Then I can't get out of it now. What's happening? Wait, press A button to remove CPU. Oh, CPU. Perfect. Can we start? None. Okay. Or we can play multiplayer against CPUs? That's awesome. Okay, let's do that. But why won't it let me start? I don't get it. Left, right to set CPU ability. Okay. Let's do hard. I have everybody on hard mode. No? Okay, it won't let me move. What is happening? Oh, okay. We'll put one on medium. There we go. Okay. Arcade wins, time trial wins, arcade points, time trial points. I don't know what that means. Let's just do arcade. Yeah, 3 rounds. It's like how they do Dr. Mario too. That's how it works. Wow, this is really cool. I like this. This will make me feel like I'm playing against people. I hate that I'm like so far over it. Hold on. Let me move everything over. Wait, did I see what? Did you try to post a link? Because I have links turned off on here. That might be why. Okay. This is a little bit better. I should have made myself... Next time I'll make myself the player on this end. So I don't have to look all the way over here. So I think these star things are... No? Okay, I don't... Did it do something? Look at these guys are like out of control. Look how fast they are. So that's the thing, like the joystick's faster, but it's way less exact. So I always use the D-pad, which is slower, but I need it because... Oh, it does, but it only deletes like one, I guess. My god. Just the sound of how fast they are is stressing me out so bad. Okay. See, like, it's hard to get it exactly where you want it. I guess some people probably do both, but... Like, use the joystick first and then tweak it. Oh, somebody lost already. That's good. I guess. Oh my god. Chaos. Oh no. This is not going well. That's when it gets scary, when you have like so little room to move, you know? Like, it gets a little tricky. Oh, I don't need any of this. Oh my god. Okay, you know, this is kind of a lost cause now. Dead. Hey, Shigade, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah, well, it was like, it was either gonna be that I did a daytime stream or I wasn't gonna be able to stream until Sunday. So I was hoping I could fit this in. Multiplayer stuff? Yeah, yes! Mario Kart is on the list for sure. I like Diddy Kong Racing more than Mario Kart, but I know that's not a popular opinion, so I'd be down to play Mario Kart. Oh wait, that's funny. They don't let you start over until everybody dies. Exactly, Mario Kart. That's what I meant to say. I know there's a couple of different programs, and it's like a little bit complicated, but there's a Discord that I joined a long time ago. It's called like Thundaria or something, where they host tournaments for old games like this, and they have, I think, instructions on like what they use to do it and like how you do it. And I looked into it a little bit, but I never really figured it out. Go on Discord without a VPN. What? Wow, really? That's crazy. No, I didn't see that. Huh. Drafts? That's crazy. Ay, ay, ay. This is so tiny on the screen, which is kind of a good thing because this game looks horrible when it's like when I play this on like a TV, it looks really bad. It's like everything's like super blurry, you know, because it wasn't made for like modern TVs. It kind of looks way better when it's small. Same thing with like most 64 games. it looks so much better playing it on an emulator. I don't know if they have updated stuff, but it just does. Wow, this second... so the second person is also hard mode, and they keep losing first, which is interesting. I think the middle one is on medium, and I think they won last time. So you just never know. You never know. That's the moral of the story. Let's see, can I get in that corner? Oh wait, this is purple. Whoa. Yeah, so that's the other thing is like sometimes I have dyslexic moments in this game where I flip the color randomly. Like I look at it and I legitimately think it's a different color for like a half second, and I almost make a horrible decision. But I'll try not to do that too much. It's nice when I start feeling like the muscle memory coming back. That's what I need to do with Diddy Kong Racing again too, because I definitely am gonna suck at that now. Not that I didn't before, but you know. I got slightly better over time, and I think I've lost all of it, probably. Liz, oh god, don't. Oh no. Oh, you need a VPN? Yeah. I've been thinking about doing that too. I've heard that that's a good idea to do generally. But in your case, for sure, I would, it sounds like a good call. Excuse me, sorry. That's the one thing is like playing racing games or games like this. I have to just pause it to check chat every now and then because the games are long and I miss too much. Currently printing a new version of phone case. Ooh, cool. Yeah, there's so much stuff you can do. That's really neat. It's like a very cool skill set to have. Proper scaling, it would look... Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how to mess with that. But on my TV, it looks terrible. It's like almost so blurry that it's hard to see what's going on. Drop a room code. Oh, you mean like if you play it on like the Switch? Because they have an online thing, right? I played the newest version of Mario Kart that I played was actually at an arcade, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, it's so bonkers now. Like, there's so much like random crap happening all over the place, and the items, and like it's kind of overwhelming if you're used to like old school Mario Kart. It's like probably the last version of Mario Kart that I played was like for the Wii, where it was still pretty basic, but it's gotten so out of control now. That and Smash Brothers, like when I started playing that, like the new one, I was like, what the hell is that? Like the stages just like flip upside down randomly all the time, and like it's just a lot. It's a lot. I'm sure there's modes that are different, but... Oh, okay. Game name? No. So this is Bubble... Well, I don't know if you know Bubble Bobble. That's the dinosaurs from this game are from Bubble Bobble, but it's like a puzzle game with the dinosaurs as like the hosts, I guess. I don't even know. But yeah, it's... It is like you have to match 3. So I guess it's a puzzle game. But it's not like Tetris because it's almost like reverse. Like you lose control. Like, you know, Tetris, you can decide where the piece goes and be like very specific. This, you have to like play with like angles and stuff. And so it's like, it reminds me more of like almost like Pool in a weird way, but not really. Less physics-y, but a little bit. But the puzzles will usually be like figuring out where, so you're like dealing with gravity in the opposite way. So a lot of them will be like, if you hit a certain ball up here, it'll knock like everything underneath it down. But yeah, it's called Bust a Move, this series. And I was very obsessed with it. like forever. Still am, I guess. A device called a line doubler. Okay, yeah, it sounds very complicated. Mario Kart Arcade. I guess that must be what I played. It was fun getting to play it with, like, you know, because in the arcade they have like a steering wheel. It's fun, but also if you're used to using a controller, it's very like hard to get used to at first. But it does make you feel more like you're driving, you know. Yeah, Smash Brothers is like really strange. Snood. I don't know. Wait, do I know? Oh, this game reminds you of Snood? I do vaguely remember that. Bubble Bind. Yeah, you don't see them right now because I chose different characters, but in the game that I played growing up, they were the only characters. They're just two dinos. This one, they added other characters, which, like in the other one, in the story mode, you play against like all these bosses. This is a multiplayer mode, which they didn't have in the one that I used to play, so it's kind of cool. But they don't really tell you anything about these characters. They're just like random cool looking people that you can select for, I don't know, make you feel like you made a choice. But it doesn't really affect anything. It doesn't affect how you play. It did in the PS2 version that I played, which I think was called Super Bust-A-Move. Individual characters had like power-ups that you could use while you play. So that was neat, because then it did make a difference who you would use, you know. But this and like Dr. Mario for 64, it literally is just like a personal preference. Like who you pick does not affect anything in the game. So it just makes you feel like special, I guess. Maybe a little special. But yeah, like the multiplayer mode it's more like Dr. Mario, where you're trying to send garbage over to the other people, I think. Or no, I guess not, right? Oh no, what it is you just want to outlast. Because I think you can't, or you either want to clear your board first or just outlast the other people before they die. I think that's the way. I don't think you actually send. Maybe you do? I haven't been paying enough attention. But I don't think that's how it works. Or at least that's not how the other one worked, but maybe they changed stuff. Ugh. How am I not dead? Oh, I guess I have one more spot open. I will be dead soon, though. I'm not going to be able to get out of this. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. Not that it matters. Maybe I can still make it. Nope. Ah. Bust-A-Move? Why it's sexual? Well, it's supposed to be like, I guess, the thing that doesn't make sense to me, like I used to, oh, Snood is a clone? Okay. I always thought I would confuse it with DDR because it sounds like a dance game. Bust-A-Move, like busting a move is dancing. But yeah, no, I want to try the story. I'm going to see if there's a story mode in this, but this is really cool. But also, I want to at least win once, maybe. Never-ending gameplay. No, well, that's what I mean. Like, wouldn't you, if you heard about a game called Bust-A-Move, wouldn't you think it's a dance game? That's what I would think. And so before I got really into this game, whenever I would hear it like spoken of, that's what I thought it was. But it is not. It turns out it is not. It has nothing to do with it. Like, I wonder where that name came from. Like, why they chose that. Because it also has nothing to do with Bubble Bobble, and I don't really get. There must be some history there, you know. There just must be. So yeah, that's my goal right now. I want to see if I can beat the computer. And once I do that, then I'm going to see if they have like a story mode. They may not. I know the other one that I used to play does. And some of it's like really hard. Like certain characters are really hard to beat. No! It's just funner when you're playing against other people, because when you're doing it by yourself, you have more time to make like the best decision that you can and to like aim and stuff. But when you have the pressure of other people, it makes you do stupid things because you're rushing. But it's more fun. I lost again. Oh, hey Major TV Games, how you doing? If we face each other at DDR. I have the DDR pads and everything. I got it way after anyone was like really playing it anymore, and I never really played it once I got it. I would always play it at other people's houses, and then like years later when it was a lot cheaper I got all the stuff and then never played it. I'm really bad at it too, but it's fun. It's fun even if you're bad at it, I think. Classic puzzle games, yeah. Yeah. Oh, at an arcade, yeah. It is more fun. I feel like when you have like the big apparatus, the pads are a little bit, they kind of like aren't as stable as the ones that you play on an arcade, but it is really fun. Plus, all the music's great in those games. Oh, I think second player is gonna lose. Alright. Did I win at all, ever? No, 0 wins. I'm doing really bad. I'm the person on the far left, which I should switch because I'm looking so far away from chat that I have to like... Sometimes I can just look at it in my peripheral and read, but right now I can't. Yay! Yeah, so the D-pad is slower but more precise, and then the R, you can use R and L to tap it like even smaller amounts, so you can get like more exact, and that is a huge game changer. I remember when someone taught me that, and I was like, oh my god, okay. Man, this second player is like really bad. They lose first every time. And I'm like 90% sure I put them on hard mode. And the middle one is on medium. So I would think that that would be the one that would die first, but... Yes! But yeah, when I used to play this a lot, like, competitively with my friends, I was so much faster and more accurate while being fast, because you have to be. And now I'm like, not at all. I won once. Wait, I did. I won. Okay. So now let me try. I just want to see what else is in this game. Let's see. Pad spacing. Yes, it is. It's Bust-A-Move 99. Hey, R2 the K, by the way. Which I never played. I played Bust-A-Move 2 Arcade Edition. That was my jam back in the day. Which I have, but I realized I got this and I never played it, so I figured I would check it out. Oh, I see. If you see Meme Corner, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, it's cool. It has a lot of differences. I think this came out after Bust-A-Move 2. Tetris 100? No! I've, like, not played my Switch much at all. I got it and it's been sitting on the charging dock. But I did recently get a capture card, so I have to try to figure that out at some point. But why? Is it good? Is it, like, I am very weary of newer Tetrises because they add all this stupid crap into them that's, like, unnecessary. And I just want, like, classic Tetris. You don't have to reinvent it. It's fine the way it was. I still play the, like, Super Nintendo version on my DS. because it's just classic, and yeah. I do have a capture card. I don't know how good it is, but I had to just pick something. It's addictive. Yeah, like I remember playing one of the newer versions of Tetris and just being frustrated because they added in a bunch of weird options that kind of felt like cheating, like, and just, I don't know. So what did I just do? I just did multiplayer. Maybe challenge is what I want? That's the dino, by the way. Look, he has one big tooth. Just one. Arcade is usually story? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you might be right, because I tried this before, and this is not. This is just like, it's fine. But I like the ones where you play against the computer. Let's see. I know it looked like him. I don't it's like, I don't know what these characters are supposed to be. At least in the first one, they had like, oh, here we go. Player versus computer. That's what I want. I don't know what the time, like why everything times out. Like, they're like, we don't want you to make a decision with any thought. Just do it. Just jump in. Sure. Let's try normal first. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, this is arcade. And then under arcade, there's a bunch. Tetris Attack. Ooh. Oh, okay. I don't know what just happened. Why? Like, what is the motivation there? That if you're actually playing this in an arcade, they don't want you to take too long, so they're like, here, you get 10 seconds to decide everything. Oh my god. Okay, this is good. It's bigger. I like this. Because the multiplayer, you have to do 4 players, apparently. I think. Unless I just... This is great. It's easier to see. Oh man, this music. But the Super Bust-A-Move for PS2 also had great music, and it is different than the music on here. I was saying that, like, in that one they have different characters and they actually have different abilities and stuff, which is cool. Like, they had special moves that you could do, like power-up things. I think, if I'm remembering it correctly, it was like it would build up as you were playing and then you could use it. Caviar prices may rise over here. Oh no. Say it ain't so. Oh wait. A character. Oh yeah, yeah. Wait, I'm so behind. A character that looked like one of the Witches 5. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Is that the one with red hair, right, Udil? That, their own imperfect rhythm. The other version, the arcade Bust-A-Move 2 Arcade Edition, didn't have this like timing out thing, so that's why it's throwing me off. I'm like, wow, okay. Like, I can't even, like, read everything on the screen, and it's like, nope, moving on, no time for this. Oh. You love caviar? So, it's kind of like I feel like it's probably different everywhere you go, but here, it's like, it's like something that pretty much is, ah! Oh my gosh! Wait, who is this? I can't. Oh, Initsu! Yes! Welcome, Initsu! Yeah! How's it going? Ah! Hi, brother respects. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Let me do a shout out. Just pretend when it says Sailor Moon, it's saying Initsu! It sounds like it, kind of, if you believe. If you believe. Welcome! What were you just playing? Hollow Knight. What is that about? Gah. I keep forgetting that I need to try to upgrade my shout out. I really want to get at least the one that says what you were playing. If not the one that, oh, thank you for the follow, brother, respects. The one that plays a clip. I've seen that. That's really neat. From your stream. Throwing life after life at the DLC boss. Oh no. Wait, I mean, what kind of, oh, a platformer. Okay. I'm trying to think if I've seen it ever, or like can picture what it looks like. Welcome! Welcome everybody. So I'm doing something weird and different today because it's a weird and different time for me too. So I figured why not. I'm trying out Bust a Move 99, which I never played before. And it is quite different from the other 64 Bust a Move I played. 99. 99. Does anyone... Do more people say T, like pronounce the T or D sound in that number? Because I didn't even really think about that until you wrote it that way. But that is how I say it. You do say 9D? But I wonder where that, like... I'm sure some accents, like, say it, pronounce the T more, right? Because this is how it's... Well, I guess when you combine an N and a T, does it make more of a D sound, typically? Always? Or not? 99. 99. Now I'm going to say it that way. Just as a challenge. But yeah, that's exciting. Hollow Knight. Did you win? 99. You say it with the T? Yeah. It makes sense. I mean, I just wonder how things like that happen, you know, with, like, how these decisions, like, who was the first person to say, you know what? I'm not going to pronounce that T. It takes too much energy. You didn't win yet? Okay, well, there's always tomorrow. But yeah, I've been missing playing 64 games, and I just love how they look when they're, like, this size that they're on my screen is perfect. It makes them not as blurry. Like I was saying, when I play 64 games on my TV, they look awful. But this is the next best thing. Plus, I have the controller, so it feels very authentic as much as possible. So I just found, this is the, like, story-ish campaign, where you have to, like, beat all these characters, I guess. But see, the one that I played growing up, it had, like, a story, too. Like, each round, the character would, like, introduce itself and, like, say some random stuff. May have been in Japanese, so I might not have understood. But it was still fun, you know? Just kind of gives you, like, a sense of something happening. But I definitely am, like, ashamed of myself at how bad I'm at this now, when I used to be pretty good at it. So we'll see. Once it starts getting hard, this is still pretty easy so far, but, well, I shouldn't say that, because now I'm gonna lose. But once it starts getting harder, it's gonna be scary. No! The puzzle, the, like, individual puzzles are fun, too, because usually it'll be something where if you, like, hit the right bubble, it'll just knock everything down, you know? And some of them you have to do it that way, because they don't give you enough time to just do it traditionally. Time is 72 seconds. Whoa! It's okay! This is what I was talking about. Like, this little cutscene kind of thing. Oh, I'm playing against myself. Project Diva? Oh, so that's a rhythm game? Right? Man, I used to play... there was a couple of ones that were really fun. There was one that was online. I forget the name of it. And then I used to play Elite Beat Agents. Yeah, those are really fun. What was the one that... Do you remember the one that was online? It had a weird name. It was very popular for like a second, I think. Just a second. Funky Flushin'? I don't think... I thought it was like one word, and it wasn't like a... It was like not a real word. It was like some made-up word. Okay, now I have to start getting faster, I think. I can feel... Oh, so they do send you garbage, like they do in Dr. Mario, yeah. Garbage is being sent. Yes. Oh, okay. Awesome. What kinds of games do you play, Brother Respects? Okay. She seems fun. I don't know why we're fighting, but she seemed really happy about it, so that's good. Maybe it's more like the card game in Final Fantasy IX, where it's just like a friendly competition in the mountains. Because why? No one knows. I want to know. I want to know the story. Like Dr. Mario single player campaign thing on 64 has like a ridiculous story that makes no sense, but at least they tried, you know? Like that's the challenge. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait. Ooh. Nope. Damn it. Oh my god. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be okay. It's never gonna be okay. Those are the two voices in my head fighting with each other. Yeah, see? That was a garbage pile. No! Oh no. Okay. But we get multiple tries? Or maybe not. Okay, so what the hell? What does this mean? Like this, so it does affect something. I don't know what that means though. This like little bar. I like this girl's hair though, so I'm gonna select her. NES games, ooh. Speedrun Double Dragon 2, that's awesome. N64 titties. I've never played any Double Dragon games, but I feel like I kind of remember like seeing them being played, maybe. I'm dead. I died. Jump kick. Oh, this is the Udiel? I thought Udiel had red hair. But I guess maybe similar hairline or something. Beat 'em ups. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't really play a lot of those, but I feel like I remember seeing them and might remember the music or something. Wait, wait, what? What is since I'm confused. Does that mean red hair or something? I don't know. Though that season, I don't know what the names come from, because I know like every season the names of the villains have like a theme, right? Oh, she reminds you of her? Interesting. I thought she had like long red hair. Is that not the one that I'm thinking of? Or oh. That, see, why was that so much easier that time? Oh, character design? Okay. Yeah. She kind of reminds me of, I don't know. She's like she has like kind of like piratey. She looks like she could belong in Final Fantasy IX world, maybe. All right, we have to fight Ryu now. He's like a Ryu Guile. He has like Guile hair with Ryu outfit. Whoa, look, I have cards. Is that, oh, I'm a magician or something? Or maybe I work at a casino? Am I Gambit? What is happening right now? I'm trying to figure out what the special... I think it might affect like what, also this might be a male character. The voice is making me think that, unless that's the other guy. Is he Hadoukening? What is happening? What is this game? Oh my god, so weird. I think like you get more of certain types of special bubbles, depending on the character. That's the only thing I can figure. I haven't been like, see, is the rainbow and the, I mean, those aren't really helpful. But, I mean, the rainbow is. I forget what that does. Dead. Dead. Look at the roses. Ooh. Kind of Utena? Utena! That's what... They like, have Utena vibes. Yeah. Tarot cards? What? What? Whoa. Why can't I play as this character? Or maybe I could. I just didn't see their whole getup. Sonic Boom. Patrick? Wait, who's Patrick? He was, right? He's doing something. I don't know. Ah, this song. Alright, I'm gonna try to play even better now, if I can, and not die. See, like, you can't take too much time to make decisions, that's the thing. And when I was, like, back when I played a lot, a few of my friends were really good at this game, and, like, you could not. They were like this, like, if you take too much time, you're gonna die. Dead. Oh, Patrick Gambit? Oh. Okay, I don't know. I wish I knew what the character's name was. See, because, like, this is the magician. Oh, look! What do they call this when you're playing the same character? Bob. Was it really? I didn't see names. I don't know why there wouldn't. Bubble Bobble? It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be okay. She's freaking out. I see it. Look. No, it's okay. Just focus on the crystal ball. We're gonna be fine. Oh my. Yeah, I am gonna start Link's Awakening. Probably Sunday, actually. I was gonna try to do it today, but I didn't have time to, like, get it together. But I really have been missing the Zeldas. The Zeldoys. Zeldors. Zeldings? How do you pronounce that? Officially. It's Zeldor, right? Zelden. Zelden Ring. Dead. This one's hard. Definitely. Wait. Okay. See, this is gonna time out. See, 5, they give you like less than 10 seconds to decide. Oh wait, hi Arseny! In Twitch mode. Oh, ditto? Okay, yeah. I don't know if that's what I was thinking, but... Link's Awakening? I think I'm gonna do Game Boy Color emulation. Because the Switch reboot is like, looks really, really different. Actually, I think it was Anitsu that said that I should look at that and see. And I kind of, my goal has been to try to play things the way, like, more of the original version as possible. Like, just so I have something to compare it to. So, like, if I don't know what else they changed besides the visuals, but oh, I'm missing YouTube? Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Hey, Lovebug. You know what it was? I navigated away and it disappeared for some reason. Let me see. Did I miss anything else? I think, oh, I Lovebug. I missed your message. Hi. You prefer Bubble Bobble? You know what's funny is I played this game so much, I never played Bubble Bobble. I might have played it like once in an arcade, but I like don't even, it was kind of like Kirby-ish, right? As I remember. I might be totally wrong about that. But thank you for letting me know about that, Arseny. Link's Awakening. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm gonna start that. Hottest Zelda girl. Does it count if it's, oh my god. Why am I blanking out? Sheik, right? Is technically Zelda, but yeah. Tetra? Also technically Zelda. Are they all, they're just all Zelda. But yes, thank you for letting me know that, because it disappeared. And yeah, Sunday will be the Zelda times. But I love that, and I'm really happy that even though I definitely watched my brother play Ocarina. Oh, the Great Fairy, yes, they're great. They are great. Maybe one of the Zoras. I didn't really like the Princess Zora, but the Zora that was in the band in, I forget her name, in Majora's Mask. She could be in the running, I think. Ruto, yeah. Oh no, that Princess Ruto was the bratty one. Who was the girl in the band, though? That you have to save the eggs for? Does anyone remember? I don't, yeah. Okay, it's not just me. But yeah, I was happy that even though I don't know how much I watched Keith play Ocarina of Time, but I didn't know a lot of stuff playing it myself, you know, like the Sheik thing I didn't know. So that was a surprise. It was fun. There. Now I have to look over here more because I had to shift everything over. But it's still, it looks great. This looks so much better on my computer than it does on my TV. Like, so fast. Ooh. I like the sounds that the dinos make though. Like, I might switch back to playing as one of the dinos. Bubble or Bobble, no one knows for sure. Because they make like weird like screaming noises all the time that are, it sounds horrible, but it's actually cute. It's not horrible, it's cute. Cute screams. That was bad. Everything you're doing is wrong. Yeah, and if anyone missed it, because I said it at the beginning of the stream, I'm gonna put Fallout on hold for a little bit, because I think it's gonna be easier to deal with once I get a second monitor if I do that soon. But for now, it's like emulator games just work so much better for whatever reason. They're way less annoying. Even GOG is better than Steam, but it's still a little bit weird. But that's why I'm starting Link's Awakening too. Hey, true individual, how you doing? Yes, early stream. Because I beat her. What? Whoa. Now I'm playing the other character. It's weird that they let you switch in between rounds characters. But yeah, I was like, party puzzler, bust a bubble. Yeah, that's what it should have been called. That would have made more sense. But I guess technically you're moving, and so maybe. But I was saying before, I always thought I would think that this was a dance game, but it's not. Bubble, bobble, wibble wobble. Yeah, Rudo was annoying. I mean, part of it wasn't her fault. It was just the fact that you had to carry her everywhere was so annoying. That level, the, what's it called? Jabba Jabbu's belly, was awful. Yeah. Yeah, well, I figured because it's a daytime stream, it could be different and weird. Different and weird and different. Puzzle Fighter. I don't know about that one. Columns. Yes. So I remember playing Columns because we had a, what is it called? Game Gear. And I would play that a lot on there. Breakout. Was that the one where you bounce the ball against the bricks? Super Puzzle Fighter 2? That sounds fun. Street Fighter, but puzzle. I don't really get how that works. But I do like puzzle games. I don't like puzzles like Zelda style. Like that kind of puzzle, but I like these kinds of puzzles. This is more of the type of game I would play growing up. Racing games, puzzle games. You'd never know it because I'm doing terrible, but I did play them a lot. This is a fun new song. I don't even know if that was possible to get that through there, but this is hard. This is starting to get hard now, for sure. Boo. Pong? Pretty much playing Pong. Yes, yeah. I liked games like that. I think I had some like knockoff version of that game for something. Alright, let's switch back to... They don't have names. Isn't that strange? Do you think they should have names that pop up? So far, there's things about this I like more than Bust a Move 2 Arcade Edition. It's kind of like a bridge between this, I mean, between that and Super Bust a Move, I would say. What? Oh my god! Hold on, we gotta pause. Pause for read. Hi, the unicorn! Yay! This is a good raid stream. Hello! Welcome, welcome. Everyone do your Sailor Moon pose as you enter. I'll know. I know I can't see you, but I'll know. I'll feel it. And announce yourself. Hey, Wormhold! Hi! Oh, Unicorn, how are you? How is your stream? I'm gonna do shout out. My lame shout out that doesn't really do much, but it does do a little. Wait, hold on. Did it work? Yay! It worked! I always am worried I'm doing it wrong for some reason. Sailor Moon pose is the middle finger to the sky. I love it. Sailor Unicorn. Welcome everybody. What were you just playing, Thug Unicorn? Yeah. I'm sure it was scary. This is scary season, and it's always scary season for you, so. In Sound Mind? What kind of game is that? I'm assuming it's scary, but maybe not. Let me catch up here too. Dreamcast version of Tetris. Whoa. I like forgot that Dreamcast was even a thing until you said that. Was it very different than like the classic Tetris? Until 4 a.m.? Damn. Whoa. That's like serious. That's how you know. Hi, hello. Oh, wait, Suicide Squad? Oh, you meant like when you said it was like the worst game? I don't know anything about it. I haven't really heard. 24-hour... Oh, I missed that. Okay. Drunk stream? Oh no. Is that because you have to be drunk to get through it because it's so bad? Yeah. I don't know. It's spooky? Whoa. Crazy. Inside the minds of patients. Ooh. That reminds me of... Wasn't there a movie that was kind of like that? I can't think of what it was. But very creepy. Standard fare Tetris. Club mixes of Tetris songs. Oh, wow. That seems fun. There was like a period of time where me and like a bunch of people I knew were like on a Tetris kick trying to like beat each other's scores, and I got back into it a little bit, but it's been a while. Multiplayer is cool though. That is fun. All your patients manifest as monsters in their own... Oh, okay. Yeah, wasn't there a movie like this? But I think it was just one person. It was like one person's brain that had all the monsters in it. But that's really cool. Oh, that sounds like it would be very emotional too. Yeah. That's really fun though. I can't imagine. My parents never played video games. Actually, I'm wrong about that. I thought they never played video games, and then my brother told me he got my dad to play like Madden a little bit once. But I wasn't there for that. I don't remember that. Yeah, that's awesome. I hope I can catch some of that. PC games? Wow, that's really neat. That's cool that your parents were into that. Gutterball 3D. Oh, bowling. Okay. I think I remember playing Wii bowling. That's fun. Yeah. I know I'm doing a rare daytime. I have a weird week this week, and it was like the only time I could do. Oh, yes. VODs. I always forget about that. But yeah, so it was a weird day, weird daytime stream, and so I'm playing Bust a Move 99 for the 64, which I never played. I played Bust a Move 2 Arcade Edition a lot and was like very obsessed with it. So it's been fun just seeing how different this one is. It's very weird. There's things about it I like that are different, and there's other things that I'm like, why? Like the giving you less than 10 seconds to decide things for some reason. I don't get. Hey, Alpaca Basket! Dino! Dino Swarm! How you doing? Quiz games? Oh, yeah. I remember a couple of those. Yeah. Does anyone... One PC game I was really obsessed with that... Because a friend of mine had it first, and then I managed to get it eventually, and it was called Creatures. Does anyone remember this game? You, like, grew these little, like, gremlins, and they like lived in this little world and like did stuff. It was kind of like a very early version of Animal Crossing, probably. Like ultimately. Good meowing. Oh, is it morning for you? It's 4 o'clock for me. Concentration, yeah. Yeah. Very fun. Cloth making software? What? What does that even mean? That sounds so interesting. Countdown? Spore? I don't know either of those. Yeah, no, I totally understand. That was me yesterday. Like having to go to sleep early, which in all honesty, I never can actually. Like I get really bad sleep when I have to get up early. So that's why the other reason I wanted to do a daytime stream is because I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna make it very late tonight. Like, oh yeah, thank you so much for the read, and thanks for hanging out. Yes. It's hold on, I'm bad at math. What does that mean? So it's minus 12 hours, right? I'm not good at 24-hour times, but what is that? It's 9 a.m. Is it? It's probably really wrong. Real-time math brain scariness. It is 9 p.m. It's 9 p.m. Wait. Well, alpaca basket, is it morning or oh my gosh, I don't know. Creatures? Nightmare creatures. Oh. No. They were cute. They were like, it was kind of like a Tamagotchi mixed with Animal Crossing. Like you would hatch these eggs and they were always different, and then you'd like breed them and they'd like end up with different traits and stuff, like depending on, and they'd like evolve, I think. It was cool for the time. But it also like did not run well on my computer at all because it was like, you know, meant for a better computer probably. And so it was like super like buggy, and it could have been cool. Countdown? Wait, making clothes for characters. Do you wait. That's the name of the program, or that's awesome. Do you mean like for like costumes? 9 letters enough to make a word. Oh, okay. I know games like that. You know what? Like it's technically not a so you're close. Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure. I guess it's a on. Did anyone play Neopets? Because they had a game like that with the letters that you had to make a bunch of different words. My friend and I were like obsessed with Neopets. It was bad. It was a problem. We would basically hang out like after school and play it like for hours. And we had like a joint custody over a Neopet account. That was pretty great. It's better than it sounds. No, I like games like that. I like word games. A nightmare. Some people call me a nightmare creature. Oh, I don't know. I feel like alpacas are not nightmarish usually, right? Black caviar. Okay. Yeah, I wonder, is it as expensive where you are? Is it, because here it's something that like we kind of associate, I feel like, with like wealth, and it's sort of like only rich people have it, which is not true really anymore. But like, I have only ever had, I think I had it like once in my life. Yeah, so I don't know much about it, but bye for real. Creep Night 3D Pinball. That sounds fun. It's like creepy pinball. But pinball not on an actual pinball machine is probably so different too. Neopets! Yes, it was so fun. I know. They should bring it back. I love that like Hot Topic and stuff has like t-shirts now about it, because like It's like retro and but I loved it. I don't remember what was our one of our pets was called Murdrula, which was very cute. But we basically just played the mini games all the time and would like try to get really good scores. Yeah. I don't know if I'm good at them, but I like them. I enjoy them. Halloween themed pinball game. Oh, okay. Oh no. Yeah. I feel like they should bring back Neopets though. I think it would be popular. They probably did and it's just called something else, but yeah, this character is very hard. I have to like some of the difficult rounds, like if you get ahead of it in the beginning is the only way to like not die. But see, this is more puzzly because you can probably, if you had more time to look at it, decide to hit the sparkly ball that, you know, with a specific thing that would make a bunch of other things fall down, which I clearly am not doing. I'm just hanging on by a thread here. This is not going well. I wonder how many chances I get to keep trying though, because it seems like I get infinite chances, which... That's the cute noise. The cute random yelling noise. Wait until you all go to sleep. Yeah. Well, that's it. When this game, when my friends and I used to play this, I remember one time a friend of ours like tricked us all into leaving so that she could just play it by herself. Because she was like, you guys suck. I need to practice. Eggplant caviar. That's interesting. Eggplant? Wait, but how did... So they mix eggplant with the caviar? Because caviar is eggs, right? Always, I thought. No? Ball. There was one time... Oh, Road Rash! I remember Road Rash. I don't really remember it, but I remember... I think we had it. I'm pretty sure. It was a PC game? Balatro? No, I don't think so. I don't think I've heard of that. But I should get into more puzzle games. I kind of like just, whatever one we had, I would just play to death. You know? I also remember really liking Bomberman. 1977. Yeah, grinding is important. Yeah, that's the thing. And it's hard when you have a lot of people trying to play. Like, you don't necessarily aren't able to, but... Oh my god. I don't know if I can beat this one. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Nah, I thought maybe that would do something cool. Oh my god. Oh. Motorcycle combat racing game? Yeah, I sort of vaguely remember that. I feel like if I heard the music, it would bring me back. But yeah, this was around, like, when we played this game a lot, one of my friends and I... Oh my god, we were so weird. We would make a giant pot of coffee and put it in a giant bowl and then put 2 straws in it and put it in between us, and every time we would take a break in between rounds we would just like drink the coffee out of the straws. And we literally called it the coffee bowl. And that's what we would do. I don't know how... That's probably why I have such a problem with caffeine now. Because like... I started drinking coffee way too early and then overdid it. It was gross. What? Oh, I beat her. I didn't even realize. Now I have to fight Captain Falcon or something. Who is this guy? You squeeze the caviar out of the eggplant? But eggplant doesn't have... Isn't caviar fish eggs? Or can it... What? I'm very confused. Why is there caviar in an eggplant? Someone needs to explain this to me. Is the definition of caviar more broad than I was thinking? All the games? Yeah, I know. Well, it was like we were drinking tons of coffee and probably eating like candy all the time. Like, I don't know how I'm alive. But I also think that's why now I don't consume much caffeine and I don't eat candy. And I have like no sweet tooth because I overdid it, and then now I have like a ugh, no reaction. So that's how you do it. If you want to get rid of like a candy addiction, just go way too hard and then you'll not want it anymore. But it was mostly, we did it because we were like too lazy to get up and make a cup of coffee or something. It's like, it'll be right here so we can just keep playing forever. Yeah. I was, but now I can't. I'm much more, I like salty stuff more than sweet stuff. Belatro? Yeah, I should add that to my list. Doesn't he kind of look like Captain Falcon? I don't know. Or somebody, or who's the guy in what's it called? My Hero Academia? Maybe, kind of. I don't know, the helmet is throwing me off there. I think I just lucked out with the other person, because I don't know how I won. But this is like, you have to play fast with this game. I have not been doing that. I remember that feeling of just being like, I don't care if I'm messing up, just have to be fast. Because if you can throw junk on the other person's screen, it's just gonna be easier. I don't know that I could... Like, it'd be a fun challenge, but I don't think I could ever play as well as I used to. Because I think I was so obsessed then, and that's what it took to, like, get there. And now I'm just like, I don't know if it would happen. But wait, RC, I don't understand. You have to explain this to me. What is caviar about it, though? Do you add caviar to eggplant or something? And then somehow it merges? All Might, yes! Yes, that's what I was trying to think of. Snacks? Yeah. The only thing, I don't know, there's not much from my childhood that I still am like that much. That was like, the only thing is, and you can't even find it anymore, but I love cherry Laffy Taffy. Specifically the party cherry Laffy Taffy. I think they called it like party or something, and it had like rainbow sprinkles like smushed into it. Don't know why. I just was really into that. Private Falcon. Yeah. A lot of these characters look like slightly like other characters. I don't know what the deal is. Old Man Nintendo. Yeah, right? I know! That's what I'm saying. Like, how did they get away with all these, like, ripoffs? But, I need to look this up. Eggplant caviar. Caviar. Another quarter. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I need to learn about this. Because that might, like, if there's, like, that sounds more interesting to me than regular caviar. Like, to me, I was always sort of like, I don't mind, like, when they use, like, roe on, like, sushi, and it's, like, a little bit of it, it's good. But it always seemed like just too much. Like, and I never understood why it was like such a thing. Taffo. Yeah. Yeah. I really liked it, but you can't find it anymore. I think last time I looked, the only one I could find was the banana one, which was some people really like, but I never did. But that's like really the only thing. Like, I remember being really into Sour Patch Kids, and now I'm like, ugh, like I don't want it. Oh, one, you know the little cat, not the big Cadbury eggs, but the little ones, like the little tiny, like ones with the candy shell? Those ones are still, I like. But I can't have a lot of any of it. I'm dying right now. Definitely dying. Nope. Unless he dies first, which did not happen. Oh, yeah. I mean, these are like, maybe they're different enough, but I don't know. Dancing Dino. Oh, that was it. That was how many chances I got. This music's interesting. It's a broader... Oh, okay, okay. What makes something caviar then? Do you like... Because I've just never heard that before. I always heard that it was like fish eggs. And it's like in a tiny, tiny can, and you like put a little bit of it on something. And I was always like, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh. Oh, that's right. Yeah, true. I remember you posting all the pictures of like the cakes and stuff from your birthday, and yeah. Whoa. Okay, so that's how that works. It is arcade. I guess probably normal is best, because I couldn't even get through that. I was gonna like try it on normal and then go to hard if it was too easy, but that is not the case. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any other thing like that, like something that like nobody in my family really cooked when I was growing up, so. Actually, that's not true. My mom did make peanut butter cookies that were amazing. I need to find... I have the recipe somewhere. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, and we would make crepes, which were really good. I guess that's technically a sweet thing. Mirror match. Hey, Turtle, how you doing? You're working out? Ooh. Gotta get a strong turtle shell. Whoa. What game are you playing now? Good question. I'm glad they let us know, in case we were confused. They want your money. Yeah. A ball-shaped thing you can spread over bread. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. I never knew about this. Yeah. But how would, I guess what I'm confused about then, because I would understand that the price could change with it, because if it is fish eggs, you know, like if, like, the supply or whatever. But if it can be made out of anything, then how would the price vary? Like, or does that make sense? Is there like a very specific caviar industry? No, I forgot what these rainbow ones do. Wait, can I get that? Yes! Oh, okay. Prices are a scam, that's right. We were talking about cereal the other day. Puzzle Bobble. Oh, yeah, okay. I had a feeling it was something like that. Where they just, like... It's always something like that, where we screw something up, and then it just sticks. I have heard Puzzle Bobble, though. That makes sense. It's true. Diamonds are common. Oh, interesting. Is that true? Well, now they can grow them, right? So... It should make them easier. I always... Yeah, I feel like a lot of that stuff is, like, fake, though. It's so weird. Why did they think that Bust a Move was a better name than Puzzle Bobble? Like, what? I don't get it. I need to know. I need to be in the room when someone decided that and hear the story. Strong turtle shell! Oh, that's awesome! That's very cool. Yeah. Sea turtles are very cool. No, that's okay, I get it. Taito! Yeah. Yeah. They had these at, like, I think I mentioned this the other day when we were talking about, arcade games. They had these at, like, I think, like, a Pizza Hut near me. They just, like, randomly had one, I'm pretty sure. And it was awful to play that way because, like you said, you have to pay. But when you have it at home, you don't. That's great. Hey, Moxie C, how you doing? There's a specific industry for it. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I know. I haven't, I've only gone on YouTube a little bit, so I haven't experienced that yet. Pizza butt. Pizza butt. Listen, I'm still sad about the fact that Boston Market is not a thing anymore. Because I have some nostalgia for that food. And it would have been nice to be able to go one more time. Because I think I've said this before, my mom didn't really cook growing up, so when we would do like Thanksgiving, she would get a lot of the sides from there, and like instead of making them. And they were really good. There's only, yeah, that's what I looked it up because there used to be one pretty close to me, and then I saw that it was closed, and I was very sad. The last arcade game I saw in a Pizza Hut was Killer Instinct. Interesting. Yeah. Ugh, man. I would even if it was like a little bit of a trip, if there was one that was like sort of close to me. I don't think there are any. Well, Shigade would know. Are there any in Boston? You would think. You would think that would be like where their flagship restaurant is. But I think when I looked it up, there was like nothing even like remotely close to me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they had good stuff. It was good. Oh, YouTube extensions. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Pick a bird. Boston. Boston. Yeah, the mashed potatoes were good. And I feel like there was like a couple other of their sides that were pretty good. There are no Boston markets in Boston, Shigane. Yeah. Well, I thought maybe it was one of those things like Dunkin' Donuts that like it used to only be in certain areas, and then it got bigger and now it's everywhere. This is a new song that they didn't have in the version I played. So that's nice. Nice to get a new song every now and then. Ah, damn it. Ugh. This girl was a little tough last time, I think. Wow. Nope, this is not going well. Yes, it's Bubble. These are the dinosaurs from Bubble Bobble, and this game was originally called Puzzle Bobble. And for some reason, when it came to the US, they'd changed it, Drew was saying, to Bust a Move, which is the name I always knew. But it makes no sense. I don't know why they decided to do that. I'd love to know the reasoning behind that. Game over? What? I want infinite lives. What the hell? There are 6 Boston markets in Massachusetts? Are any actually in Boston? That's so weird though. Like, at least change it to a name that has something to do with the game. Like, I don't know. It's really strange. Boston. Wait, why is this not? Oh, there we go. Quincy? Oh, Quincy is the closest one. Bubble Babble. Well, you know. Wait, what just happened? This is new. Oh no, this is the little intro scene. I thought I clicked on the wrong thing. Yeah, they're very cute. I like these dinos. The one that I played the most growing up only had the dinos as characters. And then this one, they give you like all these other characters you can play as. But this is pretty much the game. I was gonna say, like, if I can get through this, I want to try to get through this and beat it and see what happens. Because sometimes they have really cute little, like, cutscenes at the end. But I will try the puzzle one. Because the puzzle ones are interesting sometimes. Like, it'll be tricky to figure out a little bit. But it's very different, like, when you're playing against somebody, you don't really need to be as exact. You just have to move fast and just make decisions and go. Whereas with the puzzle version, you have to like think and decide, and you have a little bit more time to do that. So, quiz go go. What game are you playing? I love this. In case we forgot. Did you say Ikimas? Was founded in Boston. That's crazy. Wow. Legal troubles? Oh no. Well, if anybody finds out that the same company is like opening up under a different name, let me know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, YouTube is strange. Oh boy. Boston Market. What are you doing? Nope. Ugh. Yeah, this game, the one nice thing is if you're colorblind, you could probably still play this game because they have the shapes inside too. So it's not just the colors. I wonder if that's why they did that. Whoops. On certain TVs, I noticed the colors, like some of the colors look really similar to each other. And then it helps to have the shapes too. Like I think like the red and the purple look really similar on like old crappy TVs. No! Damn it. No. I think if you do practice mode, it lets you keep trying forever. That's like the main difference. And, oh no, that's not true. There's also a guide, like a little line that connects from this thing that shoots the bubbles so that you can like see where it's gonna bounce. Boo. Unpaid rent, oh boy. Oh no. I love that the dino has just one big tooth. It's so cute. PC browser extension make modern day platforms better. Oh, that's cool. Wait, it's what start? Wait. Oh, diamonds. Diamonds are... Yeah. Well, that makes sense to me because that's like a sort of like finite resource type thing. Right? Well, maybe also that has to do with like fashion and stuff, like what is popular or not, but it's interesting. Unresponsive to court requests. Oh, yeah. I haven't even thought about them for like the longest time, and then I think it was when you posted your like rating for fast food places and we started talking about it, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's like the one fast food-ish place that I would want to go to again because it's just like positive childhood memory thing." And then I was like, "Oh no, never mind. It doesn't exist." Sparrow. One big triangular tooth. It's kind of like, I guess it reminds me of like bunnies with the buck teeth, but the dragon version. It's very cute. Just one. Just the one. And it's a unique character design. Like, I don't think I've seen another character that looks like that. Alright, we're gonna beat all of the bad guys. I'm gonna try to tap into my childhood competitiveness. Like, you know the memes about like, I'm sorry for what I said during Mario Kart? We were like that with this game too. For sure. It was very like intense. I wish I could have gotten that in between. Boop. I don't remember what the rainbow... I think the rainbow maybe is just... You have to knock it down with something above it. I don't think you can... You'd think it would mean that any color would match with it. Oh, maybe if you explode something around it, it turns into that color. I see. I think the competition, like player versus player mode that I used to play, they didn't have those. They only had it when you played against a boss. Boop. Sparrow only has 300 locations. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, the last time, I don't fly very much, but the last time I did, I was kind of shocked by how many restaurants and stuff there were at airports now. It's kind of crazy. So you had bunnies? Oh. Yeah, it can be dangerous, yeah. Well, it's kind of like I didn't have a bunny, but I had a hamster growing up, and I still have the scar. It's a really sad story, actually. I don't even know if I should tell. But I think I've told it before, actually. But he got some kind of disease, and we had to take him to the vet, and I was trying to he was like kind of going crazy, like towards the end. And so I had to take him out of his cage and put him in like the little vet carrier thing. And he bit me, which he never did, but it's because he was like not all there anymore. And we ended up having to put him down. So I was like, I always liked that I had the bite scar because it was like something to remember him by, but it hurt. And he had like tiny bunny teeth, like the little buck teeth. Yeah. Yeah, everything's so expensive at airports. Actually, so I've only flown like twice in like the last couple of years, and one of the times was like it was still kind of COVID-y times, and like nothing was open, and that was really sad. And then the second time it was more normal. Yes! Come on! It's kind of like, I feel like this game is more like upside down Dr. Mario. Yay! Oh. I like how she's like wearing clothes and then suddenly is not. Like, I know, it was really sad. He was, that hamster's name was Penelope because we thought it was a girl when we got it, and then it turned out it wasn't, but we just kept it anyway. Kept the name. A particular dude from a particular diamond company made diamonds more expensive using advertising. Okay. Oh, yeah. Or like malls. Yeah, they are. They look like malls. It's crazy. There's like so many stores, not just food places, but like stores. Like, it's nuts. And like the little kiosks that sell all kinds of crazy stuff. She's drunk and dancing around. Yeah. Oh, that's good, at least. Yeah, a little discount. 2020, yeah. I know. So that's what I may have said this before, but there was like I kept having this weird like I don't know if it's cognitive dissonance, but like people that I met right before everything shut down and then didn't see very much at all after that, then I would get like those like, you know, remind like, oh, you've been friends for however many years kinds of things. And I was like, how is that possible? Like I just met this person and it's been like 3 years. And like I feel like we should just subtract those years and just pretend like they didn't happen. But yeah, it is very crazy. It feels like a different world. I know, poor Penelope. Yeah, he was a good boy. One time he got stuck in our wall in my old house. He somehow found a way. Like he like crawled into like a vent or I don't even know what he did, but we lost him. And I was freaking out because we had a cat, and so that was always a concern. And I remember we were like standing in the kitchen, my mom and me, and we heard like scratching. And I was like, do you think that could be him? And we drilled a hole in the wall, and like a couple minutes later, he popped out. And we got him back. So it worked out. He didn't get eaten. He lived to. He lived another day at least for a little bit. You did list Boston. That's probably what reminded me. Yeah, when you listed it in there, because I like forgot it was a thing. Yeah. Oh, new world. Well, I mean, I guess there was some good that came out of it. I guess. Um, like some stuff that they changed was good and some was bad. Like for me, some of it was good because I was doing a lot of video auditions, which I used to have to always go in person, like all the way to the city for like a 5-minute audition. And so I was always trying to like get a bunch of things in a row to do, so it made it more worth it. But on the other hand, it's like there are things that are much better about doing an in-person audition that I don't have anymore because they're never going to go back to that. And then a lot of acting classes went to being on like Zoom, which is good because now you can take classes from like anybody in like the whole world, you don't have to like physically be in the same area, but in-person classes are still better in some ways. So I don't know, that's my personal experience with it. And like I think a lot of people being able to work from home worked a lot better for some people, and some people I know like want to stay with that, and some people hated it. Like I know people who are like super extrovert that were like losing their minds not being able to go in to work. So I'm hoping that we can like have kind of hybrid places for some jobs. But gaming dilemma. Oh, okay. Which game? You got your current job? Oh, yeah, see? That's also, yeah. That was part of the reason because I wasn't really worried about, I mean, I probably was a little bit dumb, but I wasn't too worried. Like, I was willing to risk going in because they were still filming during a lot of that. You just had to do, like, 3 COVID tests, like, to work one day, which was really annoying. But I was like, there was still stuff happening, and not everybody was willing to do it, so it was kind of nice for a little while because there was, like, more work. There was more and not. It was, like, the same, basically, I guess. But yeah, and the trains are way less crowded still. They have not bounced back, which is nice. I used to always be worried about not being able to find a parking spot. They just want to gossip. No, like some people, like I'm kind of, I'm not really sure what I am. I think I'm like an ambi or omnivert. Like I can adapt to either, but I know people who like I could feel like they need to be around. They get charged by being around people, and I think I'm okay for longer than most extrovert. Like I can adapt, but I did start to get weird after a while too. I really like just because I was still working, but I wasn't like socializing as much. And I keep saying this, I wish I had been doing this. This would have like saved my sanity so much. Because I didn't do anything like this back then. I had like a few people. I had some Zoom like play dates. But yeah. Yes, what was the dilemma? 3 or 4 different jobs. Damn. Yeah. The trains are crowded there again. They are crowded during rush hour, but not like they used to be. And the train station parking lot, because I have to drive to the train, so that was always the thing, because I don't have a paid spot. I almost considered getting one because those opened up too. There's usually like a lottery for them, but they were like, tons of them became available because so many people were like, nope, that's it, the world's over, we don't need that anymore. I'm glad I didn't do it because you don't even need it now. Like, Yeah. Yeah, it probably depends on what you do. I get that. It's shutting down? Which game? Uh Yeah, it does help if you like. My a lot of the jobs that I do, it's always kind of different people, which is nice. So like it's kind of a comfort that like if you work with someone who you don't really like that much, you're probably not going to work with them again. You might, but it doesn't it's not a guarantee. So that helps. Also, like, the other thing, I don't know if it was because of that, but I feel like people got much nicer. Because I remember working before everything, and, like, I think because they had so many protocols and stuff, like, they kind of, like, were pretty, like, didn't really seem to care much about people in my industry. It was like, you're just, like, cannon fodder. And now it feels like people are a lot nicer and more, like, I mean, part of it is like they don't want you to come to work sick, where that used to be sort of like, you know, it was sort of implied, like, unless you're like actually dying, you should just do it. And I definitely did that. I mean, most of the time it was like not stuff that was, I don't think I was ever like super contagious or anything. It was more like stomach bugs and stuff, but I would just be like, ah, fine. I just, it's okay. What is this? He's saying, what is he saying? It's not Hadouken, but it sounds like it. The lowest online membership. Oh no, yeah. That's, oh god. Memberships for games. I just don't even understand. Children's hospital gig. Oh, I remember you talking about that. Okay. Yeah. You can't stand. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, and if it's distracting, like if your job you need to concentrate and people are distracting you, that I do like people, but when I had a job where I was like I had a lot of responsibilities and I needed to use my brain and like and it was a public facing job, but it was also administrative. So like trying to split your attention, you know. And we had a lot of like, you know, retired people who wanted to talk, you know, like they were like not socializing enough. And I always felt really torn because I like talking to people, but I was like, I am never going to get my work done ever. Like, this is crazy. So I get it. It can be a lot. You have to be able to switch like between work mode and socializing mode, and some people can't really do that. I've noticed like it can be hard. Um yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever I'm trying to think if I ever have did a membership for a game. I don't know if I have. He is totally Ryu. I know. I mean, this game is so old now. I don't even know. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's definitely a huge ripoff. $30 for 2.5 weeks. Oh. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, yeah. Well, you don't want to like make mistakes and stuff. Yeah. Um, oh, yeah. Yeah, driving distractions are not good. Hmm. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. See, I'm the opposite. I don't. well, part of it is like I've talked about, I don't have a very good phone plan. So sometimes when I'm in like holding, which is where they like keep us when they're not using us, there's not a good like Wi-Fi signal, or there's no Wi-Fi. That's part of it, but also if I'm around other human beings, I would prefer to talk to the human beings most of the time, unless they're like really difficult. Then be on, like, I actually feel like I've had to just, the only other, like, sometimes I'll try to read or like study lines, and the urge to want to talk to people is so distracting for me, so I would be that annoying person. Yeah. Yeah, that's tricky, Turtle. I don't know. I'm not the right person to. I would probably just not do it because I'm cheap, but that's probably not helpful to the people. Yeah, yeah. Well, you're probably rare, Shigure, because like when I go into any stores now, no one talks to you. Like I remember when I worked in retail, and like I don't mind talking to people, but I hated when I worked, there was a lot of like scripted stuff they wanted you to say to people, and I hated doing that because it felt really like not authentic. But now I don't think they really do that anymore. It seems like they're okay with people not talking to anyone. Like I don't, nobody even like asks you if you need help ever. It's like it's just a totally different world. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I don't really like shopping at stores, but sometimes. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. It's probably helpful in some cases, like if, keeps things simple. This game is just like so cute and happy. Oh, yay! He got Hadoukened, or whatever he says. Ta-da! I think that's what they're saying. Yeah, well, you know what it is? I'm trying to compare it to something that I have done, like, subscription for like, uh, a program, or like, what do they call that? Like Netflix or Hulu or something. Like I've gotten subscriptions just temporarily when a show I want to see comes out, because I'm like, ugh, I guess I'll just bite the bullet and do it for like a month and try to watch everything. Is that kind of similar ish? I don't know. Maybe? Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah. And then the other thing I would say is like, yeah, sometimes it's good to like, sometimes when I ask for advice on something, I already know the answer, but I need to just like say it. And then once I hear the responses and the different opinions, it helps me decide, right? Like, I just need that like time to have everything, all the logic soak in, and yeah. Yeah, oh, that's right. True, yeah. It makes sense. You have to be playing games a lot. Yeah. When roam around and talk. Yeah. It makes the time go by much faster, I think. But also, I consider it, when I socialize, it's nice because I'm talking to a lot of other people that are doing the same thing as me. So, like, we can give each other advice about stuff, like, you know, So it is like it's useful to like networking, you know. Which even if you like your job and you're not planning on leaving your job, it is still good to do because you never know if like something happens to that company, like those relationships could, you know, someone could move on to another place and then be like, hey, you know, they need people over here. But that's the only thing I can think of. It's like, I'm just trying to justify the socializing. But Circle of the Moon. All the Castlevania game titles are really cool. Oh, magazines. No. I get magazines. I just get random ones at the train station sometimes. Like, because I don't know why I like them. I like that they don't use electricity and I can read them and not kill my phone battery. Neo Anime Magazine. Ooh, that sounds cool. Jailbroken Fire Stick. Oh, yes, yes. Yeah. I also do that, but it's kind of annoying sometimes. Like, sometimes it's hard to find certain things, like good versions of them. So, depending on, like, how popular they are, I feel like sometimes it's harder to do that. But I have done that. You don't consider coworkers friends. I guess that's like, I mean, I get it. I totally get both sides because it can be tricky to, like, if you do become close with your coworkers, and then if you like, that was part of the reason I stayed at a job too long that I hated, was because I liked some of the people and I didn't want to leave them. But November is your birthday? Oh, wait. So what astrological sign is that? I always so is it it's not is it still Scorpio or Yeah, well that's true. Yeah, probably I mean, if you worked somewhere like if you worked at a game store or like where Shigity works, like there's probably more crossover. Like I would imagine the people that work there are interested in that stuff, and if you're interested in it, it probably creates more conversation. But if you work at a place where there's like no common thing that would necessarily make you have anything in common, you know, I could see that. You have no reason not to do. Oh, trust Elena, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I get that. Scorpio or Virgo? Okay, that's the other one. Micro Center. Yeah, I would imagine most of the people that want to work at that type of place would be interested in it, and probably you would have something to talk about with them, right? It's like I was thinking about working at Sephora. I've been thinking about it for a while. And that I imagine would be the case there, because most of the people are like interested in makeup, and so I'm not gonna beat this girl. I'm not being aggressive enough. I can feel it. Ugh. This isn't gonna. No. Okay, I know. We love how they yell at you to hurry up. It's like so nice. Hurry up! We're gonna die! But that being said, what the jobs I work, there's not some people are like trying to do acting, but a lot of them aren't, and I find that really interesting too. Like talking to people I have nothing in common with, I think it can be really interesting just to see, you know, what their story is and learn a lot about people and stuff. And especially because it's always different people, so I've enjoyed that a lot. Nope. Nope. Oh my god. All of the mistakes. Oh no. Ah! Oh my god. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, because I think it's like Dr. Mario in that if you overwhelm your opponent with sending them garbage, it can be really helpful. But if you're too slow, then they get the upper hand. It's like a whole thing. Why does it say wait at the time? Wait. No! Oh, I get one more chance? I think. Perfect blue. Wait, hold on, I missed a bunch. Sports, yeah. Yeah. When people start to talk about sports, usually I start hearing the Peanuts adult voice, you know? And just float into space. Super girly job. Maybe. I mean, I would be curious about what it's like now. It's such a different world. I get the feeling that most people that work at Sephora are like also influencers and like talking about makeup online and stuff. I don't know, but I feel like that's probably true. Most of the people I've known that do that also do that. But, yeah. Fabulousness. Ghost in the Shell and Perfect Blue. Yes, yes. Both good. Oh, it's on YouTube? Yeah, Princess Mononoke and Battle Angel. So good. Scorpio is definitely your sign. Okay, well that helps narrow it down, right? Because that's probably... Most of the Scorpios I know, I think, have October birthdays, so I don't know what the cutoff is. Alita. Yes, I also... True. Those are the only sports that I like, also football and MMA. Yeah. I try to watch football more leading up to the Super Bowl, just so like I'm sort of aware of what's going on. But it's also a nostalgia thing because my dad watched it a lot when I was growing up, so it was always on. Bust a move! I lost. Yeah. What's the first Bust a Move game? I don't even know. I usually play, and by the way, hi, Uno Caraway, sorry. I usually only played Bust a Move 2 Arcade Edition. That was the first one I played, for sure. School projects? Oh, wait. It's public? You can't make it unpublic? Or... I need to find... I made a really funny video with my friend for a school project that I wish I could find. Because we were in astronomy together. It was like a forced elective class that, like, I think we were both really bad in, like, math and science, and they made us take all these other classes. So we took astronomy together, and the joke was that we thought it was astrology. So we made the whole project about astrology, and it was a video, I'm pretty sure. It's probably not as funny as I remember it being, so it would probably be really cringy, but I'd still like to see it. And then we were just like trying to maintain a straight face when we were showing it to our teacher. Superb owl. Superb owl. Your mom is into sports? Tennis. I feel like a lot of people I know, like, they like playing sports but not watching them, or vice versa. It seems like they don't always align. Like, hi. Yes, it's puzzle. I know. We were talking about that before because I don't get where they got that name from. How you get Bust a Move from Puzzle Bobble. It's just your mom watching sports. No. My mom is no longer with us. The coach on the sideline, but at home. Yeah. Yeah. Well, my dad used to coach football. In fact, someone who knew my parents when they lived in the UK told me that he was like one of the first people to coach American style football in the UK, apparently. Like, and there's somewhere in the universe exists there was like a news broadcast where they interviewed him, and I can't find it. I've tried because that would be really neat to see. But yeah, because of that history, I think he was like extra obsessed. My brother and I joked that he was like Ted Lasso. Except not really, because I guess it's the opposite. But it's fun to watch somebody who's like really interested in something watch a sport. Like if they get really into it. Bowling, interesting. Do you watch bowling? Is that like a thing? Do people, are there like, it should be a thing. I feel like that would be interesting to watch. Hey, Pork Sweats, it is early. Yep, this is my rare daytime stream. Yeah. Yeah, we had some very bad luck in our family with a lot of just too early. Yeah. But you know, the way I look at it is like it does make you who you are going through stuff like that. And for me, like I was talking about being at a job that I hated, that was like the thing that kind of made me like look at life differently. You know, because it's weird, like it happens to everybody, right? Like it just happened early for us. And so I think this probably happens to everybody, but it's a really weird thing. Like when you suddenly don't, at least for me, like my parents were not by any means like helicopter-y, like they really didn't, they just were happy we were alive. They didn't really care what we were doing. But even in my case, I do think that I put a lot of like things that I was doing because I thought they would be happy, you know? And I didn't even realize it. So once I didn't have that and I was really thinking about like what I wanted for myself, for my life to be happy, it was like super weird feeling, like very like untethered, like scary feeling. But I think it was, you know, it helped me to focus, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. You have to look at silver linings and things, I guess. That's all I can say. But I try to be like, I try to not, it's one of these weird things where I don't talk about, it's not because I'm uncomfortable talking about it, but I don't like being a bummer. Like I feel like anytime it comes up, I'm just like everyone's sad and I don't, you know, obviously it was really hard when it happened, but it's enough time has passed where I can talk about it and I don't get crazy or anything. It took a long time to get there, but yeah. It is a weird thing. Bowling and baseball. That's a good combo. A bowling team. Yes. I always think of the Big Lebowski when I think of bowling teams. I'm also terrible at bowling, but I try. And it is fun. It's fun. Like every time I've been, it's been really fun. Yeah, it's always fun. I love also just like the people that do really crazy competitive bowling and like have a special ball and the shirts and everything. That's neat. It's a special thing. Yeah. Well, Wii bowling I remember liking a lot. Oh yeah. Yeah. They were like a couple years apart from each other, but almost on the same day, which was weird. Um, yeah, yeah, it's true. And the other thing is with grief, like, because we lost a lot of other family. It was like there was a period of time for me where it was like every year somebody died, so it was like really intense for a long time. And one thing I learned is like you think after going through some stuff that it gets easier, but it doesn't. It's always just different. Like every relationship is different, so every loss is different. And so I hate to say that because it sounds depressing, but it's just always a struggle. The only thing that you get, I think, from going through it a lot is that you know you're probably going to survive it, even if it doesn't seem like it. Like, because that was always a thing for me before I had any big losses in my life, was I was like, that was my worst fear, you know? And so once you get through something that you feel like is your worst fear and you know you can get through it, that's helpful, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's tough. And that's part of the reason, like, I feel whenever I know someone who's going through it, a lot of times I just like don't even know what to say because it's like I don't know. Like I don't know what you're going through. It's probably different than what I went through, and it, you know, I think it's like just good to let people grieve at their own rate and go through what they have to go through and just try to like be there for them as much as you can, but that looks different for everybody, so it's hard, you know. Flaming design bowling shirts, yes. No, I appreciate it, Shige. No worries. Like I said, it's not a raw subject for me. I just don't. I tend to not bring it up because I don't want to be a downer. But um, yeah. You have an officially licensed Big Lebowski bathrobe. That's amazing. Wow. Yeah. Baseball with aluminum foil ball. That's awesome. I love stuff like that. Oh no. Yeah, we never really. I think we played like capture the flag, and there was some weird period of time where we were going to like we would go to the school field because I guess they were okay with this. We would like go play soccer in the field by my high school randomly. Like I don't know what that was about. There was like this, I don't know. Never good at it, but I did. That's probably the most I ever played any sports. Aw, thank you, Turtle. Um, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Big Lebowski bathrobe sounds amazing. I didn't know they did that. I feel like whenever there's like a cult classic kind of movie like that, it probably takes a long time for there to be like merch that they actually sell for it, I would think. Because I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh yeah. Yeah. I wish. She was a very cool lady. But, you know. I also foolishly let myself believe that like I'm done going through those things now. Like I got through like okay, that's enough, universe. We're good, right? We did the sad things. Let's just chill out for a little bit. Wrestling fans. Oh yeah, did you watch the Mr. McMahon documentary? Wrestle in the basement. That sounds like a recipe for, um, yeah. Aw. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think, well, it's hard to say that, but I do think that if you get through difficult things in your life, it does, it can, I don't, wouldn't say it like makes you a better person, but it changes your perspective. And so I try to look at it like that, you know. Omitted scene in Big Lebowski after the dude got a face full of Donnie's ashes. Oh, Walter, you were never in Vietnam. Oh, okay. Oh, man. No, you already knew. I didn't watch wrestling, so I was like, whoa. I didn't know about any of that. But I did listen to an interview with John Cena like a while back, and so it was kind of cool because like he sort of talked about, but of course that was like only a certain time period, but it's very interesting. Also, I loved the show Glow. Does that count at all? Did anyone watch that? Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Action figures, yeah. Someone I used to work with actually designed some of those action figures. Um, which is just a fun fact. And I think he did some of the Ninja Turtle. Speaking of turtles, um, yeah, Glow. I love Glow. I did a couple years ago. I did a Liberty Bell costume. It was really hard to make because my sewing skills are not that great, and so working with stretch fabrics is like a whole nother animal. Oh, sushi for birthday sushi! I love it. I love it. What's your favorite sushi, ABC Meme Corner? I'm so glad I know about this caviar thing now. Because now I'm going to think differently about caviar from now on. Boop, boop, boop. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. That just made my life harder. Why? Oop. Yay! I beat the magician. Did I get this far last time? Yes. I think I did. Yes, that's right. The Utana boss. Rhea Ripley? Who is that? Is that one of the actors? I'm really bad at remembering actor names. Like I sometimes if I look them up, it helps because then I'll like kind of get it in my head. But you'd think because I am an actor, I would be better about that, but no. There was one in the 80s. Okay. Yeah. I know some people who were doing like a more recent wrestling thing that seemed interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Well, even like I remember when Keith and I were growing up, I think he watched it at some point. Because I remember we had like bean bags and mine was a Little Mermaid one, and I'm pretty sure his was like a wrestling one. So he liked it enough to have that. So at one point. But I don't really remember watching it really. I don't know. It's strange. Maybe I was just too young to understand what was going on. California. California roll? Yay, those are good. Oh, wrestling games, you mean? Dino can't be stopped. Wait, the Z button? What does the Z button do? For options? Oh, she's a real wrestler. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. Well, it was cool in that documentary. I didn't realize that Cyndi Lauper was like a part of that at one point. It's so random. A Saturn port? No, I think this is, well, I'm playing it on a 64 emulator. So Shocktober. I don't know what that is. I'm not familiar with that. It looks interesting though. Like the art style is weird and cool. Okay, wait. Press Z while. Oh, to tap? Yeah, that's R and L does the same thing. That's what I use to get like the little adjustments. But I guess you can. Z only does it one way though. Weirdly, I don't. Or maybe it's even like slightly less. I don't know. But I was saying before, I use the D-pad instead of the joystick because the joystick is like way too like, it's so not exact and it like feels, it's technically faster, but I feel like I would just make so many mistakes that it wouldn't be worth it. Ugh. No. That's how they get you with these like wood blocks. Not good. This is bad. I can feel the lost causeness of this round. It's not going. If I just never press anything, it'll be fine. I remember doing that too, like when I would play against my friends, looking over, and if we were both kind of getting close to the bottom, just being like, I'm just gonna wait, like, and not shoot the bubbles because that makes it happen faster. And seeing if you could like outweigh, you know, wait out them dying. Oh no! No! I like this like weird, sad disappointment music. And one of the best ever. Game over. Wait. Should I try the puzzle mode? See this? Like, why would they time this out? Like, I don't get it. Version 2.5? What does that mean? New game! Hey, Clockwork Corner! Yeah, well, just not, I'm not gonna play this all the time. I just wanted to do, because it was a weird daytime stream, I figure. So this is exactly like the other game. And all the puzzles are, wait, I was waiting, because I can't pause until I get into the game. Only those two controllers have a Z button. Okay. Yeah, I have a Z button, but it does the same thing as R and L. It seems, but only in one direction, which I don't, maybe it's not supposed to do that, but maybe you can set it to something different anyway, because emulator. Yeah, that's so crazy. I didn't know that about her. I love her music and stuff, but I didn't know that. Put another quarter in. I know I didn't watch it yet. No. New game. Yeah, put in the Rumble pack. Yeah, well, that's I played these games on 64 back in the day. I didn't realize they were on other systems too. And then I played the PS2 one of them. Super busted move. Yes, Bubble Bobble. I don't know which one this is. There's like a green one and a blue one. I don't know if he's Bubble or Bobble, but Yeah. And it has very little to do with Bubble Bobble, right? Like, gameplay-wise. Flame bowling shirts, yes! Dinosaurs, yeah. They're very cute. They have one giant tooth, and that's all. Just the one. Ew, oh, okay, okay. That makes sense. I didn't realize how many of these games there are, also. Because, like, when I first started streaming, I was looking for other people that stream this game, or any of these games, and, like, saw so many different versions of it that I didn't know existed, and I'm like, holy crap. I would like to try... I did get... I couldn't get it working, but I did get Super Bust-A-Move. And it wasn't, I don't know if, like, I didn't set it up right, but it was, it doesn't work yet. Oh, which connection to gaming? Because he was Mario. Captain Lou. I think he also lived around here. I'm pretty sure. They're humans? Oh, I didn't know this. Yeah, there's not much story in these games. And the little bit that there is mostly in Japanese, so I didn't really know what was going on. Like, actually, the little, like, cutscenes for the bosses are so cute, but they're really strange in the other one. This one, they're, like, a little bit strange, but... yeah. Yeah, well, that's the thing, like, I didn't realize that it was very popular, because when I was growing up, like, no one cared about this game. Which is probably part of the reason I loved it, because, like, no one else played it, and I felt like it needed love. Like, see this little tapping? This is the guide that they give you. They give it to you for, like, the first round. And then after that, they're like, you're on your own. Oh no. There's, like, an anchor. I didn't know that, though. They're transformed by a spell. Poor little bubble bobbles. Okay, so... orange? No, red? Nope. I should have done orange. Damn it. That's like, the puzzle ones are more, like, logic-y like that. I'm not as good at that kind of stuff. Rogue Squadron, no. Poor little puzzle bobble. Yeah, no one cared about that one. But partially I think that was, like, with my brother and I, like, he was more into, like, the fighting games, I think, and I liked the puzzle games. Because they were less intense and scary. Still scary in a way, I guess. Like, when the thing's about to fall, and you're trying to get it not to fall. But not the same. Nope. Nope. I think I can get something in there, but it didn't happen. Yeah, definitely, I don't like this type of, like, this version as much as the playing against the bosses. But it's interesting. Nope. But when I'm playing more, when I have more time to think, I realize how bad I am also. I prefer to just be distracted by the scariness. 30? Super Monkey Ball. That sounds fun. I think we had that at one point. I might have played it a little bit. What system was that for? Oh, a couple of Bust a Move games on Fightcade. Interesting. Daystream. Daystream puzzle streams. Yeah. Well, they just add all these different backgrounds and like characters and stuff, but it's the same like game. Well, the only thing that is different, like I said, in Super Bust a Move, and I imagine they kept going with this in like the later versions, but you had the different, you could play as different characters that had like these special moves that you could use. So that is different. But other than that, there's really not, like, it's the same thing. It's kind of crazy. Mario Party would be fun. I never really played that too much. Puzzle Bobble 3. This one is the 11th. Okay. So they had 11 tries up until this point. Daystream puzzle game. Yeah, I love it. I haven't been playing. I mean, I do really, like I said, I want, and I have a couple friends who I think would want to do if we could figure out how to play some of these games online, like against each other. I'm totally down for that. I looked into it at one point and it just seemed kind of crazy complicated. But maybe now that I'm a little bit more, I was looking into it when I first started streaming and I was already really overwhelmed with just figuring out how to do that. Maybe now it wouldn't seem as crazy, but you know, I'm still scared about figuring out how to do a stream party, so that's probably just me being silly. But yeah, I would really like to do that. I remember the one I forget what the name of the program was, but it was like you all had to have the same program, same version of the game, I believe, and same emulator, I think, for it to work. So that was the thing where I was like, I don't know, that's kind of asking a lot of people. But there might be simpler ways now. I don't know. Or maybe someone knows about something that's easier to accomplish. Because some of these games are not on... I don't know if... Dr. Mario might be on the Switch, but I don't think you can play... Like that 64 pack that they put out, I don't think you can play online versus people with it. I don't think that's a thing. Maybe? That would be cool, but I don't think so. No! Ted. Bob. Oh, Bub and Bob. Oh, cute. Oh, NES is when it started? Oh, look, see, when you fail, they give you the training wheels again. They're like, it's okay. You can do it. Here, we'll help. But yeah, this is kind of neat because you can just see how precise you have to be with some of these shots. I try to visualize it, but I'm not very good at that. That's the part that reminds me of Pool. Like, just knowing the angles and stuff. This is a new song, too. Screen sharing? Oh, Parsec, that's one of them. And there was another one, I think, when I was looking at the time, it was called like Moon something with a moon in it. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Oh, Fightcade is one of them. Okay. Yeah, that would be really fun. I should just figure it out, because it would be really fun. These games are, I think, more fun to play with other people. That's part of the reason why I haven't been playing them, but it's also, I feel like RPGs are easier to play and stream because it's easier to take breaks and look at chat, whereas like, even with Diddy Kong, you know, like, until the race is over, you're sort of like, but yeah. Need the same versions. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, because there might be little differences in them. Screen sharing. Chuck and Pop? Oh, cute. That sounds really cute. Favorite time period? Do you mean... Oh, Moonlight is the name of the... That's so cute. It's like Sailor Moon. You mean like era-wise? Like retro thing? Retro time period? Or like gaming time periods? Because for gaming, definitely 64. That was like the system I played the most and like have the most nostalgia for. But for eras, I think I lived in the 40s in a past life. Because when I was little, for some weird unknown reason, I really liked watching like old war movies from that time period. And like I don't even remember, like my parents like told me that. Like I don't know why. Like I was just like super into that. But like decade, yeah. I also really like clothing wise, I really like the 70s. I think that's like all of it. I like the 70s punk, 70s disco. Like, it's just great. But I can find something I like about every era, I think. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Do you get... No, it's not timed. I thought maybe if you get it... If you complete it faster, you'd get like a bonus point or something. But no. There's a lot of different music in this mode. Late 90s, early 2000s. Ooh. Whoops. Oh, I thought it was done. Whoopsies. That would have been bad. Yeah. I like some stuff from, like, I definitely have nostalgia for the 90s. But there was, like, stuff that I hated in the 90s that I'm like, when I see it now, I'm like, ugh. There's things that I like, but I also like that now they're bringing stuff back and, like, making it better. You know? Boop. There's certain patterns from the 90s that I really don't like. Like floral patterns from the 90s. I don't know. I have some weird, like, I don't know what happened to me, but... But the cool thing about, yeah, see, like that's a crazy one. Not as good as I thought it would be, but yeah, what I remember being more of a thing in the 90s was like the grunge, like it's cool that something's like gross and dirty and old, which worked out really well for me because we didn't have a lot of money, so all of our clothes were always naturally that way. It's like we just had stuff for like ever. I still do that. I never get rid of anything, but it was helpful, I think, for me as a kid that it was also okay because, or like considered cool. Like I remember my friends who had like more money would want to borrow my like ripped up crappy stuff because it looked cool. And I'm like, okay. What about you guys? What are some favorite eras? Triceratops. Dinosaurs were such a thing in the 90s. like Land Before Time, and I feel like there's a bunch of different dinosaur movies. Jurassic Park. Um, fifth generation. Crazy. Yeah, well, for me either, true. Like, honestly. That's why I think we've talked about this. Like, time travel would not be fun for most people in reality, I think. Like, I would not want to be a woman pretty much in any time period except for right now. Like, it's not great. But, no, just there's something about the, like, when I see, like furniture and stuff from that time period and like the aesthetic of it that I like. It feels very like weirdly nostalgic to me and I don't know why. But um yeah, I agree with you. I wouldn't actually want to be in that time period. Like that would be horrifying. But and not only because of like discrimination, but also like medicine, like who knows what they were doing then that they thought was good and was probably not. Dial-up internet. No, yeah, that's not good. Bust a move. Yes. Oh, Pizza King. I don't know what Pizza King is, Una Caraway, but I was just saying that they had one at the Pizza Hut by me, and I played it there sometimes. I think I played it there before I had it, like on a console. Yeah. Yeah. 80s. Yes, 80s is great too. I like definitely like some things from the 80s. Um but it's like interesting cuz 80s like if you get real clothes from the 80s, the cuts and like fabrics and stuff can be really like uncomfortable and weird and like not great. So that's what I meant by like it's nice when they bring stuff back now and they make them like more comfortable. They still have like a similar look, but I don't know. Like a lot of stuff from the 80s is like very stiff and like just not great. I've had to wear some of it in like period um like movies and shows and stuff and I mean part of that's partially because it's old, so it's like starting to lose its elasticity maybe. But yeah. Yeah, no, it would not be fun. I don't think to. Well, not to mention that there was like a horrible war going on. Like was not great. But I understand what you mean. Yeah. It's not it would not be a nice time to live in. I really wouldn't want to live the earliest I would want to go back to would be probably the 80s. Like maybe. But I'm sure there's stuff that like I just don't realize would be horrible about then too. You know. You would infect the world with mutated virus. That's true. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like. There's like things that like, and not just that. Like it would probably be just be so hard to exist as someone coming from now because there would be no credit cards, no cell phones, like you know, like it would there'd probably be a lot of things that would be difficult that like you might not think of initially, you know. Unless like if you lived through a time period and then you're going back to it, then it's like maybe you would be able to adapt, but like depends on how old you were, like if you were even doing like adult things at that time and like, you know, set something up in Discord. That's why I love the timeline book. I don't know if they go into viruses really, but they one of the ways they punish people that like want to leave the company or like do something wrong is they'll send them back to a time period right before something horrible was gonna happen, like a volcano was gonna erupt or some like plague or something. Which the plague one might you might live if you had vaccines or something and immunities from your time, but it would still be really horrible to be around. Oh, it's a Midwest thing, Pizza King? Ankleroid? No. What's that? 4-player arcades. Look in the game section. Oh, is it? Hold on Discord? Games. Oh. Oh, are these the CDI like sequels kind of? They look amazing. I like the art. Arzette, yeah. Yeah. No, I'm gonna get there. Link's Awakening is first, but then that's coming. Because I don't want to ever run out of Zelda games, so gotta take our time. Wait, joint? Oh. Pizza joint? Mid 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, that could be fun. Like, because you'd know a little bit about what's coming, but it would still be kind of like nostalgic and fun, probably in some ways. Medicine would be a big thing, for sure. I think anybody that like has any kind of, health issue or medication, or like it would be really difficult to go to another time period. Not to mention, like, who knows if like what the food, a lot of the problems, I think I remember reading a thing about like they started putting a lot of things into food around, I think it was World War II or maybe World War One, because like so much of the population was like super malnourished and they needed to like bulk them up to be soldiers. So they started like adding stuff into the food to try to like make people like not so like weak or something. I don't know if that really makes any sense, but then they never like went back and took that stuff out. Like I was reading about that, there was like there's an additive that they put in or what do they call it? Like not a supplement, but fortifying, like like cereal and bread and stuff like that. There's something that's like causing health problems now that was something that originally was added for that reason, because people weren't getting enough of it from food. And so it was like a good intention, sort of, I guess, originally, but then it just, now we probably don't need it anymore. But yeah, medicine would be huge. I would be terrified to go to the hospital, like, pretty much any time before maybe 10 years ago. It would just keep getting worse the further back you go. It'd be like bloodletting and who knows what else. 7 year. Oh, I see the time difference between siblings. Yeah. Bill S. Preston Esquire and Theodore Logan teach us not to time travel. Hey, it's time to wake up. How you doing? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. There's not enough. I feel like we need more cautionary tales about time travel. Just in case it becomes possible. Oh. Yeah. Well, I have something like that. I wish that my mom was supposed to have me in England, and then I would have had dual citizenship, but at the last second she came back here. And she was like, she shouldn't have. Like, she was like way too pregnant to fly, but somehow they used to let people do stuff that they like, I think, wouldn't let you do now. I don't know how it works, but I feel like it seems like, I guess they've kind of, it's like up to you, but it's not advised or something. All the good from certain time periods and manipulate time. Yeah. Well, you know what, Turtle? I feel like that's where we're heading. I feel like that's, at least with fashion, I feel like that's kind of true. Like now, pretty much, like, I couldn't really tell you what's in style anymore. Like, I think we're kind of at the point where it's like, wear what looks good on you and what you like, which was not always a thing. And I like that. I'm down with that. Plus, we're always bringing back stuff from other eras, but now it feels like you can kind of just pick and choose and it's all good, you know? So hopefully that will reflect other things too. Because I know fashion is not the most important thing in the world. Right? Puzzle game. What's a puzzle game? Sorry, I know there's like a little bit of a lag, so sometimes I'm not connecting the dots here, but the CD, I know, I've heard that they're horrible, which just makes me want to play them more. Arnie's? I don't know about Arnie's either. Is that also a Midwest thing? 8 AVGN episodes? Wait, what's that? Yes, inhalers. Yep. If you're on any kind of like, I mean, I don't know enough about when certain things were invented, but even if they did have medication for something, it may not be as good. It might have worse side effects the further back you go. You know. Yeah. Yeah, medicine and yeah, I agree. Like I guess there's potential at some point that like the food might have been better at one point because now because of like over farming and stuff like we're getting to a weird place. But I don't think that's worth it for like it's not a good enough trade-off for me like for all the other stuff. Yeah, exactly. I feel like in the US we err on the side of money more than people's health a lot with food and like beauty products and stuff like that. It's like, is it gonna kill them? No? Okay. We'll still use it. It might eventually kill them, but you can't prove that. So we're gonna go with it. But yeah. Yeah. Or will it make us like stronger for a couple of years and then kill us later? What's wait, Mavity? That's true in Itsu. But you'd get to be around for when Sailor Moon first comes out. But yeah, no, it's so true. I mean, I hated when I just couldn't get all of Sailor Moon subtitled. I think I've told this story, but I literally bought, I think from someone in Canada, VHS tapes, like, of the final season of Sailor Moon. They, like, mailed them to me. And they were, like, they made the labels themselves and stuff. I don't miss that. But, yeah. Oh, Fry becoming his own grandpa. Yeah. So good. I still haven't watched the newer Futurama stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. Um I'm trying to think of other time travel stuff that I've seen that was good. I like the show Travelers a lot. I thought that had some interesting ideas. I don't know if anyone's seen that. Mavity equals what Doctor Who. Oh, I have not watched any Doctor Who. I don't know anything about that. I want to, but I'm very unaware of Doctor Who world stuff. Oh. One of my favorite time travel things is the Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, which is obviously not very realistic at all. But I liked it a lot. So that is something like obviously cars were probably less efficient and stuff back then, but the cars in like pretty much every time period before maybe like 80s I feel like looked so cool. And I don't know why. I feel like there's less variety in how cars look now. Maybe that's just bias, but I don't know. I wish that we had more. I don't know. Like, I'm sure there's a reason for it. It's probably harder to make them like that or whatever, but I do miss that. I mean, I don't miss it because it didn't exist for me either, but it would be cool. Early YouTube before it was ruined would be cool. Yep. Oh, see, yeah, that's a hard one though. I think like it would be. I think like once you get down that train of thought, I think you would probably lose your mind because like trying to save people or like prevent certain things, which the show Travelers goes into a lot. But because it's a slippery slope, I think like you wouldn't be able to do everything, and so you might start to be like obsessed with trying to fix everything, and who knows what that would change. It might make some worse things happen. I don't know. Yeah, I do. I think fashion I'm happy with. Fashion and like hair and makeup, like it feels the most like anything is okay like now, which is great. Especially for me cuz like I never really was a trend person. I think I rejected it because I couldn't like afford to be into it anyway. So it's like kind of awesome to see that it's not as much a thing. And like when I talk to kids that are in school, it's like that's not, I'm sure they have other issues they're dealing with now, but that's not as much of a thing as it was when I was growing up. You know, where everybody had to have like a certain brand or whatever, like so stupid. Um yeah. True clock. Oh. You're saying 2 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, but I also think the thing about trying to make money, I don't think I would be very good at that because I feel like you'd have to like do research before to make sure that you like know what you're trying to do because like I don't know enough about companies and stuff to like I would if it just happened randomly, if you just woke up and you were in another time period and didn't have a chance to look stuff up ahead of time, I think it would be hard to figure that stuff out maybe. Yeah. Just invent things before they were made. Yeah. Or you could do like come up with like a story or like a song or something that already succeeds, and just come up with it first. That would be really cool though. I wouldn't as an artist, I don't think I could do that. But it reminds me of the movie about the guy who wakes up in the world and the Beatles don't exist. Massive shelf system full of VHS tapes. I have a bunch, but they're all like old, like home videos that I'm trying to slowly go through and take stuff off of before they completely disintegrate. I know. You'd think like because stuff like cycles, like styles. I would hope that we would. They kind of tried. I think they kind of try to do that with like the beetle or bug or whatever, and the PT Cruiser tried to like do like kind of like that retro shape, but it's just not as good. I don't know. It's like the little details, like the variety of like fabrics that they would use inside the car and stuff, and like and just like having lots of little accents and things that they just don't bother with. I think because things are more mass produced now, and so it's just cheaper for them to be more simple. But I hate it. Life is Strange. That's a show. I don't think I've seen that. Yeah. Easier to produce, yeah. Yeah. And I think like it seems like they're more erring on the side of like safety and like durability in a lot of cases where maybe they didn't used to do that as much. I don't know. I like to think that. Like the fact that like everything is gray and like, you know, it's like something that won't stain as easily, or, you know, like is easier to, like a fabric that's easier to clean, or I don't know. Corporate recycled designs, I know. Then bring back something. Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah. Bury gold coins. Okay, that I can handle. I have to find the gold coins still, but yeah. Or here's one. Things that you know will end up being worth a lot of money, like collectibles. And then just make sure nobody messes with the packaging and like put them in like a vault. You know. If you know enough about that stuff, you could go get like really rare stuff, like comic books or figures or things like that, maybe. Yeah. They had a Pikachu design. Oh, it's a video game. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I guess like I haven't really been aware of recent trends for the same reason I was just talking about. It doesn't even like seem like they exist anymore, except for that like I know right now like the 90s is back, but even in that, like it's like they're still doing like some 90s aesthetics, but like in all different kinds of like cuts and like I don't know, it's interesting. It's like they're mixing things from different eras. Time travel. Oh, okay. I really like time travel stuff. Accidents and high death rates. Yeah. What was the car? Wasn't it the car from Back to the Future? That door style. They like it was too dangerous, so they didn't make it anymore. Lottery numbers, yeah, and sports, yeah, exactly. That's something you'd have to like do some research and write stuff down before you go. Well, which is like in Travelers, they do that. Like they send people back, and they're like, depending on what their task is, they kind of have information that's relative to whatever they're trying to do. Oh, the car was from a Pokemon contest. Oh, okay. Cute. Oh, oh, damn. Crazy. Burying stuff in the yard. The DeLorean. Bust a move, hey soul. You're not into the Gen Z slang? Alright, well, I actually need to stop very soon, but I'm gonna play a little bit more, and then we'll figure out someone to raid to. It was a very raid-tastic stream today. I think, was it 2 raids or 3 raids? I think it was one or the other. Yeah, so maybe daytime puzzle stream is a thing that could happen. Puzzle or racing game. And or multiple. Oh no, no, okay. Okay. But I really want to try to get Super Bust a Move working, because it is really fun and cool. Turtle game! Yeah, I don't know anything about turtle games. I should try them at some point. But yeah, you know what? Like, daytime stream could just be like variety. Like, not a game I'm currently trying to play through, maybe. Like, just something I could try out. And then it could be a good way to see, even if it's not something I'm going to start playing regularly, it's just a good way to test games out and see if I like them for the future when a spot opens up from other games. Turtle games. My second turtle. Go back in time and come back to the future with Ashley Broadcast Company. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or, you know, the thing that, like, does appeal to me is that I wish that I could tell myself as a kid that, like, all the things that I got made fun of for liking as a kid would be okay. You know? Like, because I do think I spent a lot of time growing up being, like, kind of ashamed. And not even just, like, I wouldn't even try to talk about it with anybody because I didn't have that many friends that were, like, into anime or video games or comics or anything like that. So I think if I didn't waste so much of that time being like, yeah, whatever, I don't really care. Like, you know, I think that would have improved my life. Or just the thought, like, knowing that it was gonna get better, you know. I think that would be a nice thing to know. Could stop the great. I know. Well, that's what I mean. Like, that kind of stuff I try not to think about because, like, if I was to go back, even if I was just to go back to myself as, like, a kid, like, there's so many horrible things that have happened, like, that we could have maybe, I don't know. But it's like, also, what if no one believes you? What if you know that all these horrible things are going to happen and you try to tell someone and they're going to be like, okay, little strange person, like, whatever, you know. You'd have to have, like, some kind of proof. And that's when I don't know. Daytime's puzzle time. Turtle games is like reindeer games, yeah. I mean, could you even prevent the depression? I don't know. Like, I don't even really know what caused the depression. That's why in Timeline, I thought it was neat that they had, they sent back, like, people who were, like, experts in certain parts of history. Like, the time period that they're going to. That makes a lot of sense to me. Because then you'd know already. And there was another recent show like that, too. It was called, like, Time something. Not Timeline. I think they canceled it. I liked it, but it was like it was a very similar idea, like where they had a bunch of people who were experts in certain things and they sent them to do like a specific task. This is a good song. It's way too easy with the guide though. I mean, I know I'm still losing even with the guide, but it definitely takes some of the challenge away. Oops. I think I need to, like, even if some of these games don't really have, like, a clear goal, so I'd have to, like, come up with, like, I want to beat so many rounds of this puzzle game, you know? Because I haven't even been saving, because, like, I don't even know where I'm at. Like, I'm somewhere. This one's, like, doesn't seem very puzzly. It's sort of just, like, a wall of bubbles. I also would be really scared to see. I feel like that would be a really, like, what if it's like a Final Destination kind of thing where you try to prevent something from happening and then it just happens anyway somehow, like in a different way than you were thinking? Because then it would kind of confirm, like, that there's some kind of fate that's, like, determined or something, and I don't know if I want to know that. You know? Oops. Ah, that was weird. Colorblind dyslexia problem. I was like, that's blue. Not blue. See, even this, it's like, it's pretty simple. And you don't have an opponent trying to mess with you, but it still gets a little crazy. Boop, boop. It's like when you get the Tetris piece that you can't use, you know? Where do I put this thing? It's just annoying. Oh no. Alright, this is like, I was not expecting this to be this close. That is cool though, that you can just bounce stuff out that you don't want. I don't think you could do that in the other version. I might be wrong. I might not die. Oh my god. Oh my god! Really? Oh my god, this is awful. I think I have to just... I'm not gonna make it. What? Wait. No! Oh wait, I'm still alive somehow. Is it done? I did it! Okay. That feels like a nice ending point. Wait. Not ready. Sorry, I missed so much here. Daytime puzzle stream. Oh no, it's okay. I mean, I guess I feel like most. I'm happy if that didn't happen to everybody, but I feel like in the 90s and early 2000s, it was like, it was not. It was kind of weird for me because I was kind of like in two different groups, but yeah, no one was into that stuff. Like, and they thought I was weird for being into it for sure. Although video games were different, like I think a lot of people played video games but like didn't consider that to be nerdy necessarily, quote unquote, depending on the video game. I don't know. But later in life, I feel like that happened more. When I was little, there was still a lot of like, video games are dangerous. You did that? You wrote yourself a letter when you were a kid? Oh, that's cute. I love that. I love that. Was it surprising, like what you thought when you were a kid? Would you just delete? Yeah, exactly. I don't know enough about stuff. Maybe there's people out there who are more experts in how things happened historically that could like fix little things that might improve things, but I wouldn't want to even. I feel like I would make stuff worse. Maybe murderers, yeah. Yeah, if you could like tell the police, like give them tips about serial killers who weren't going to get caught for like another 10 years and be like, hey man, look into this guy. Look in his basement. That one I think you could probably make some good impact on. For sure. Except that if you do it a lot, they might start to be like, what's the deal with this person? Like, you can stop bad history from happening. You just determine what's awesome future versus nightmare future. Yes, no, that's true. You could, if you knew about the details enough. Like, I mean, I've watched and read documentaries and stuff, or watched documentaries and read stuff about things, but I would have to, like, refresh my brain on a lot of the details before I tried to do that, you know? But no, I mean, but, Quantum Leap, yeah. Yeah. But some stuff I think you'd have a harder time like convincing people of because we're looking at things through the lens of, you know, all the knowledge that's come up to this point and like I don't know. I feel like there you would probably have a lot of pushback about stuff because people just wouldn't have the ability to really like see things a certain way. Maybe I don't know. Um, Time travel happens regardless of time traveling. We wouldn't be talking about time travel. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like if there was a like, that's what I mean about like the I think of it as the Final Destination thing, where it like they try to stop some horrible thing from happening and then it just happens anyway. Yeah. But yeah, maybe you could just like make it not as bad. Like, I don't know. Somehow. Dirty birds. What's dirty birds? Wait, I'm trying to like what? Dirty birds. Um Wait, when he was a kid or something? Oh. Yeah. 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 It's a good question. You don't know if like something worse or maybe something better or not better but like less bad. But I think that because there's so much stuff that we don't probably even know about that I feel like it would be hard like don't they do something like that in there's a who's the blue guy in uh The Watchmen? Doesn't he kind of go on a thing like that and then he just gets like apathetic eventually because he realizes like nothing matters? Or did I make that up? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to like, because it's also hard when you're looking back on history with the perspective and like I think about that all the time when right now they'll do like these like opinion pieces or like they'll try to like look back on like COVID right now and I'm like we can't like we need more time I think before we can really see things clearly. But it's I don't know. I think like just knowing like exactly how all of like events affect generations and stuff like that. Like I don't think we can really see stuff clearly when you're in it. But encouragement letter, yeah. That's amazing. Oh. Unless you can make it better. Well, I mean, that sounds like a lot of how like a lot of villains end up thinking. But as long as you don't take it too far, then and just like I would say a good goal is like if you could make some small improvements, maybe, and not get too carried away with too many rabbit holes. Unless, that's what travelers I think is like it's like a team of people. Like it's like a organization that like sends people in cuz then it's not just you. If it's just you, it's harder, I think. So we need all of us together to go back in time and have a plan. So let's put that out there when the time comes. But it's also interesting because it's like every time travel thing I've seen, it's very limited. It's either a random thing that happens to one person or somebody builds a machine, but it's only like very few random people that can use the machine and do it. So, but like imagine if just anyone could time travel and everyone was doing it and like messing with stuff and it was changing stuff all the time. It would get crazy. Hmm. Yeah, well, they also like came up with some stuff like because of what they came up with the vaccines, they came up with some other like advances for treatments for other things, right? Which I thought was cool. I mean, like that's like a positive, I guess. The hotel is paved with pretty women. Yes, we'll build a machine. We'll do it. All right, let's see who's on for raid times. It's gonna be. I feel like I don't know if I will have more or less people on because I don't normally stream at this time. The Time Machine, yes. That actually was like it was my dad's favorite book, and so I remember watching that with him, and he really liked it a lot. And I don't really remember it that well anymore, but was there a couple different versions of that? How do I do things? Okay. I like to think that one day I won't always think I'm doing everything wrong. But the Time Machine was remade twice. Yeah, I feel that way. I feel like that's like been the biggest thing too for me. Like after going through that, the Guy Pearce version. I think that's the one I saw. Um, oh, Planet of the Apes. I've never watched ever. I mean, not ever. Any of the versions of it, but yeah. I like after going through the COVID thing, I remember thinking it was really hard to believe a lot of plague movies and stuff because I'm like, you know, especially the ones where it's like a zombie thing where it's like something or like something that's really obvious, like you can tell when the person is sick, like visually. Like we couldn't with COVID and we still were able, I mean it was horrible and like a lot of bad stuff happened, but we still were able to like kind of keep things from getting complete. Like every plague movie it's like planes are falling out of the sky, everything's blowing up, like and I'm like if we could see it happening even if it was fast, I think we would probably it wouldn't, like I can't imagine a scenario where things would get that out of control, you know. But I hope I'm wrong, but it kind of made me look at things differently with that because it's like I don't think that's exactly what would happen. The old version, yeah, no, I haven't. I should watch those, but okay. So let's see who is on and playing a fun game. Um, so we have. Whoops! Oh my gosh. It's weird. I feel like sometimes the game is not listed, or maybe it's um I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. I feel like they changed how this looks. Does anyone have a suggestion for someone to raid? Since I don't normally end at this time, I don't know as many people that are on, but the crazies. Ooh. What about it's not technically a zombie movie, but one of the ones I love a lot is Night of the Comet. It's just like I feel like Night of the Comet has a similar vibe to 28 Days Later. Not as intense, but just in terms of like the like loneliness like and stuff and like the little like looking at like little human things, you know. Zombieland is great too, yeah. Chemical, well, but that's something that I guess what I mean is like contagious things, you know, because that's something that would happen and it would be more like the aftermath would be more, I think, like a natural disaster where it's like horrible and a bunch of bad stuff happens, but then it's done, and then after that you have to like recover. But with a contagion thing, it's like I don't know. I just can't imagine like the whole like planes falling out of the sky and like trains crashing and blowing up. Like it that part seems ridiculous to me now. But the devil and Corona go on dates? What? No. I did not see the wait, Corona? Like the disease? No. Yeah. And Night of the Comet has a gamer in it. So it's special. Maximum Overdrive? No. Day of the Animals? Read my own Discord. Well, I have to go. But I have to do a bunch of stuff and then I have to go to sleep early because I have to work early tomorrow. But yeah, Day of the Dead. All right. Well, let me see. Let me refresh this because I feel like this is not showing me. Or we could just find a random person too. Oh, I didn't even look on YouTube. We could try that. Let's see. But YouTube is really weird. Like I can't tell if anybody I know is streaming live on YouTube. Okay. I know. I like to do it though if we have like it's good to do for other streamers too. I've read that it like helps them with their Oh wait, Elizabeth Hurley. I don't know what. Like numbers algorithm. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah. That's why I like to do it. But oh, somebody's playing Ocarina of Time. Let's just raid them. I don't know them. But maybe it'll be fun. Who knows? Let's do it. Alright. I'm setting it up. What? And they're gone. Oh, here's another person playing Ocarina of Time. I think. Yeah. I don't know where that person went, but okay. We're gonna raid Solagon. Dude, what is going on with this thing? It doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Alright. Setting up raid. And I will see you guys over there if you can join. And then I'll be back on Sunday with some Zeldas. I think this is working. Okay. Bye, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. And I will check that out. I'll post this in the Discord, too. And then, yeah. Bye.
Yo, bienvenue au Weekend, merci pour le raid.